It doesn't have the hour right. It's got the...
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. 161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Oh my
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Baseball fans for 96.5 The Cave, 965thecave.com. Here we are, the D3 Baseball World Series, the winner's bracket for the Adrian College Bulldogs, coming off their 10-1 win last night against Rowan University. Ian Went, Josh Mitchell, along with the head coach of the Bulldogs, Craig Rainey. I know 10 runs is impressive, but I know you want to talk about pitching and defense first. Landon Kozlowski and Sean Parker just doing what they've been doing all season.
Yeah, all year we've said it starts on the mound, obviously, hanging zeros and giving our defense a chance to work, and things. So that's where we really tried to have started the season, pitching and defense. And another great outing by Kaz, got through, I think 6, pretty strong. Had to dance around a couple little jams early, but I felt like he got stronger as he went on. And then Sean came in and was dominant in the last 3 innings, and never was really a threat or anything, and only threw 30 pitches, so that was good too.
Yeah, you can use them today if needed. The defense behind him, a little bit different here than the Nick. That's the natural grass, that's the dirt. I noticed a couple hops were different, but, has the team gotten used to this kind of field? I know you play it during the season, but we've been at the Nick for so long.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a little bit, but the practice day obviously helped. And then, everybody in our conference has natural surface except for us, so we do get to play a lot during the regular season and that. So I think, for our infielders, I don't think it was a huge adjustment. Obviously getting here Thursday and getting some reps on the field was great, but I think we've adjusted well.
At the plate, Nick Bruder leads off with a double. Got caught trying to take third, but no hits then until the 6th inning, and then a whole bunch. Gabe Jones comes up with the bases loaded, and it's moments like that why he wanted to come play at Adrian College. Hits a ball to deep center and clears the bases. What was it like in the dugout in that moment?
Yeah, I think it was pretty electric in the dugout, right? We kind of hadn't done much, been really quiet for 5 innings, and got an opportunity in the 6th, and bases loaded, and he got a pitch that he could handle and put a good swing on it, and the ball was carrying well yesterday, and he got it out to center, and gave us 4 runs on one swing of the bat. Anytime you can do that, that's a big momentum change in baseball.
And then the momentum just rolled on. You score 4 more runs in that same inning. What did that take to just keep it rolling at that point?
Yeah, I mean, we had some guys have some good at-bats after that. We ran the bases, I thought, really well. Scored on a couple balls that were in the gap. And I think our athleticism on the bases showed up a little bit by being able to score on a couple balls that maybe, somebody else couldn't have.
I want to talk about defense again quickly, and then Josh can talk about our opponent today. Reading something on social media, they talked about pitching and then getting 3 guys that can go get the baseball in the outfield. I think that's undervalued. Jake Burns and Jackson McGuigan in the corners, and we know what Jack Boyke can do. McGuigan had a great game in the field yesterday for you guys, especially battling that sun.
Yeah, I mean, the sun was tough in right field yesterday. He went and got a couple balls in the gap. One especially I thought was a double, when it was hit, and he went and made a great running catch on that and took a double away from them and probably giving them some momentum to start an inning and all of that. So having those 3 guys in the outfield, patrolling the outfield, I mean, really helps our pitching staff. We know if the ball goes up in the air, there's probably a really good chance that it's getting caught.
Yeah, Coach, you're taking on Endicott tonight, a team that's been here each of the last 4 years, and some of their guys on this team have been here, all 4 of those teams. Can you talk about overcoming an opponent like this?
Yeah, I think, obviously they have more experience than we do, and some of their guys have been here. But I really think this is, this atmosphere kind of levels the playing field. And, we saw it yesterday with some of the top seeds getting knocked off. I mean, you got to come here and play well. It doesn't matter how many times you've been here, and it doesn't matter what, numbers in front of your name. You got to come here. You got to play well. Got to get some, big innings on the mound. You got to get some timely hitting, and that's what we'll try to do tonight. We concentrate a lot more on ourselves than on the opponents, but we know they're going to be good. We know we got to compete. We know we have to battle. And whoever makes the most pitches and gets the most hits is probably going to walk out on top tonight.
Speaking of pitching, if you're going by the same plan we've done the last couple weeks, it's going to be Parker Ferris, but maybe you changed your mind and we're going Ambrose. What's the pitching plan today?
Yeah, we'll go with Parker. I think he matches up pretty well with them. They don't have a lot of lefties in the lineup. So hopefully, he can get us out of the gate and give us a chance, and then, we'll use our pen like we have, and that may mean that Ambrose comes out of the pen tonight, may mean he, starts later on in the week. But, we got 4 or 5 guys that are available tonight that I feel really comfortable with, and, we may use 2 of them, we may use all of them.
This is where you say, I don't know if Parker can go 9, and then we joke about it after when he does. But, I mean, he's been lights out the last couple of performances, or really your pitching staff has been.
Yeah, he's been good, and I think he's really improved as the years went on, and I think basically it's been a confidence thing as he's, started to pitch better. The confidence has got there. He was really good early. He was good last year for us, but I think he's just taking it to a different level right now.
All right, one more offensive question, then I'm done. I know you got stuff to do pregame. Jack Boyke, couple hits yesterday, scored a couple runs. He got the offense rolling, and that's nice from your number 9 hitter, but he's super comfortable in that spot. He's one of the few seniors that plays for you guys. Could you talk about Jack?
Yeah, Jack for probably the last 2 years has kept himself in the lineup because he can play defense at I think it's an elite level, and I think he was all conference this year because of his defense. Not that he wasn't good offensively, because he was, but I think all the other coaches in our conference realize the elite level of defense he plays. But this year he's added to his game. I think playing the last couple summers has helped him, and I think he started out early, got some hits, started to build some confidence, and yesterday I think you just saw it. He can be at times a dangerous offensive player, and yesterday he was locked in and swung it well, and he had a couple balls foul that would have been home runs if he could have kept them between the foul poles and so I think he's really added to his game. I think he's now a complete player, both offensively, running the bases, and defensively.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time as always. Appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
Yep, go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Again, head coach Craig Randy of the Adrian College Bulldog baseball team. The winners bracket of the D3 Baseball World Series from Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. Josh Mitchell, yours truly, Ian Went, along with the man, the Hall of Famer, Larry Tuttle, up in the broadcast booth. First pitch, moments away, right here on The Cave. Welcome back out to Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio, just outside Cleveland on the shores of Lake Erie. Ian Went, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. It is World Series Day 2 for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Got the announcement of our starting lineup, starting pitchers. Endicott, the home team here in this one, Josh. So the Bulldogs to bat first, and they're going to go up against a hard-throwing righty for the Gulls.
Yeah, it'll be Evan Scully on the mound, a senior who has started games in each of the last 4 World Series, including here tonight, as this team for Endicott, as we mentioned in the open. This is appearance number 4 in a row. Scully, numbers on the year, this will be appearance number 19, start number 10. He has pitched in 55 2/3 innings, given up 55 hits, 31 earned runs, with 59 strikeouts in those 55 innings. Only walked 15 batters, Coach.
I'll tell you the thing that stands out with me in looking at Ian Scully. They've lost 11 games this year. He's lost 4 of those 11. He is 5-4 on the season. He's got an ERA of 5.01. Should be very hittable. And we should be able to score some runs off of him. But in looking at the stats say a little bit there from that standpoint.
Yeah, but the thing is, those 59 strikeouts, he's hittable, but he's also got some swing and miss stuff out of that arm.
Most of these pitchers at this level are averaging about a strikeout an inning, which is where he's at. So it's going to be interesting to see how many runs we can put on the board here.
The right-handed hitting shortstop, the junior from Centerville, Ohio, Nick Bruder, leads off the ball game. Similar to yesterday, he led off the game with a double, tried to stretch it into a triple. Nick dubs one off the bat right in front of home plate. It is a foul ball. First pitch, clear skies. It's 57 degrees here in the Buckeye State. The first pitch brought to you by Matthew Eichhorn with the Taylor Agency, helping you get ahead before life throws you a curve. And already we got the Endicott coach out to talk with the home plate umpire. Speaking of head coach, Brian Haley, a long time on the bench for Endicott as the officials get together. That ball may have hit Bruder's bat twice, and that's probably what they're talking about.
It did. It definitely hit his bat twice. He's saying that the ball hit fair and then come up and hit the bat.
So would it be a live ball, or are they saying Bruder should be out? They're going to call it a foul ball.
Foul ball, yes, which I think is a correct call.
And they do have video review here at the World Series, something that is not common at the D3 level. And we have seen multiple reviews, including the review to end the game yesterday.
Scully delivers to Bruder. It's an off-speed pitch off the plate, maybe low. Ball 1. It's 1-1 to Bruder. Bulldogs shortstop. All conference accolades again for Nick. The 1-1. It is same spot, same result. Ball 2.
Bruder's hitting .332 on the season, and excellent offensive player here.
Righty versus righty. Scully pitches from the stretch. The pitch outside in the opposite batter's box for ball 3. Behind Nick Bruder in the lineup, it is Rolando Jimenez, Gabe Jones, Kristen Oliver, Jackson McGuigan, Brendan Willitson, Jake Burns, Casey Finn, and Jack Boyke. That's 1 through 9. 3-1 to Bruder. It's inside, ball 4. So Nick reaches base to open up this ball game. It's a leadoff walk for the Bulldog shortstop.
An impressive walk against a guy, as we said, only walked 15 players all year. Through his 19 appearances, gets a walk against the first batter in the World Series.
All right, let's see how much small ball Adrian wants to play. The third base coach, Aaron Klotz, looks into his third baseman, Rolando Jimenez. His counterpart at third, leaning up into the grass. On the infield, Jimenez takes a ball in the dirt.
You do expect this could be the kind of game, Coach, that could turn into a pitcher's duel very easily. That small ball, very relevant.
Well, it very easily could, but he better start throwing strikes if that's the case.
That's right. Coach
He's
coming
5
out
out of 6.
Yeah, coach coming out to talk about that. Kyle Grabowski is the third baseman for Endicott, and the Gulls already a mound visit. It's been a bit of a dicey start for the veteran.
Yeah, not something you'd expect to see. Maybe, if there was a freshman out there, a little bit of nerves coming out to start a night game under the lights, big stadium. But from a senior who's been here before, kind of a fortuitous start for the Gulls.
Well, once again, his stats say a little bit about it. I know with a 5-4 one-loss record, teams have been able to score off of him.
Third baseman still in on the grass. Up the middle, they play double play depth. Bruder at first base with nobody out. Rolando takes a called strike. 1-1 on Jimenez. Rolando leads the team in batting average. It's a .367 mark for Rowe. He spent much of the year batting 8th. He's batting 2 now as this one is swung on and fouled off his foot at home plate. So coach makes a visit, and the pitcher throws strikes. We've seen that before.
Yep. Probably a little hyped up.
Oh, that
nervous,
adrenaline is going, yeah, for sure. So the third baseman backs up. It's a 1-2 count to Jimenez, a junior out of Tampa, Florida. From the stretch, Scully. Breaking ball, Jimenez fouls it back toward the parking lot. Near somebody's car, but down the first baseline. One ball, 2 strikes to Jimenez. Nobody gone in a scoreless first inning. Scully comes set the pitch. In the air, Jimenez pops it up to
center field.
Shallow center, right field. It's actually going to be the right fielder to make that catch. The first out of the inning is gloved by Brendan Walsh. No issues with the sun as we are under the lights here at Classic Park in Eastlake, Ohio.
Yeah, wind has played a factor in the games earlier today. It's been coming kind of dead in from center field. Not blowing as strong as it was earlier in the day, but will definitely be a factor throughout this game.
Gabe Jones, the big bat from yesterday. He's at the plate now with Nick Bruder at first base and 1 out in the top of the first inning. Check over on Bruder. Jones just the 1 hit yesterday, but that's all he needed to drive in those 4. He also walked twice. Jones takes a strike knee high. He's doing the catching for Coach Craig Rainey. More specifically, his pitcher, Parker Ferris, who's got the start this evening. Another check on Bruder. He's back quickly. Bruder, good speed at first base. 0-1 to Jones. Bruder's on the move, and it's a foul ball back to the Bulldog dugout by Jones.
A decent number of fans have made the trip from Adrian, seated behind the Bulldog dugout.
Oh, and 2 on Jones. Scully comes set, the pitch. Swings and puts it foul down the right field line into the blue chairs on the first base side. Some interesting seating arrangements, Josh, behind home plate. Got some patio furniture behind home plate. And 0-2 again to Jones. He watches that one hit for strike 3. Scully paints the outside edge, and there's 2 gone in the first.
Yeah, definitely
pretty close pitch to be taken there on that 2 strikes, you know.
Yeah. First chance for Christian Oliver, the junior, like Jimenez and his brother Cam from the Tampa, Florida area. Christian takes a slider in for a called strike. So Scully has really settled down since the visit from his coach. 2 outs, top of the first inning, no score. Bruder at first base, he got a leadoff walk, and they toss back to Nick. Don't blame him. The Bulldogs love being aggressive on those bases, especially with 2 outs and a man at first.
And especially with Nick Bruder, because he runs real well.
And they throw it back again. Bruder just takes his 2 steps back. Get some jeers from the Adrian crowd. It's 0-1 to Oliver. Christian off the end of the bat, foul down the first baseline. Decent average for Oliver, 270 hitter. This will be his 101st at bat. Decent power from Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver was the designated hitter throughout much of the season. Been shifted over to first base for much of the playoffs.
0-2. Bruder's on the move. Oliver on the ground in the hole. It's a base hit. Bruder thinking 3, and that's where he's going to end up as the throw comes in from right field. It's a 2-out single for Christian Oliver, and the Bulldogs are at the corners with 2 outs.
Big opportunity, Coach, to try and get runs early in a game where you expect runs might well be hard to come by. If you can find one in the first, that'd be big.
Well, it certainly would be, and we need to move him up. When we get that leadoff runner on, we got to get him to second. And now we've got him to third, but we got 2 out.
And Jackson McWigan behind on that pitch. A little awkward there from the Bulldog right fielder. Local product out of Manchester, Michigan. Batting here with 2 outs and men at the corners. No score, first inning. Scully's pitch on the outside corner, swung and put in the air to right field, and it's going to be caught on the run. And the Bulldog threat is over in the top of the first inning. A walk and a base hit. That is all for the Bulldogs. We head to the bottom of the first inning here at the College World Series. We are tied at 0. Adrian, Endicott on the Adrian College Sports Network. Batter for Endicott. He is a junior. He's a designated hitter. He's already tied in the count. A ball and a strike. The first pitch was a strike on the outside.
Yeah, Reagan, only a 278 batter in the leadoff spot.
Outside with that one. Didn't miss by a lot. Ball 2.
He's appeared in 33 of Endicott's 52 games, started 32 of them. So based on those numbers, I'm going to assume he was hurt for part of the year.
2-1 from Ferris, hit in the air towards center field. Jack Boyke takes some steps to his right, and he's gloved it for the first out in the home half of the first inning. Talk about that outfield. They are speedy, and they are smart. They take good paths to the baseball. Coach, you love to see that.
Yeah, they certainly do. They take the good angles to get to the ball. They react real quick after the ball's been hit, and all 3 of those outfielders are exceptional in reading the ball off the bat.
Scoreless, bottom of the first inning. The first offering to TJ Laponis is called a strike.
Laponis, one of 4 of these Gall players who have played in all 4 of the past World Series, and these Gulls have been in.
This one skipped up to the plate. Ball 1.
The shortstop was a starter on all 4 of those teams. Bats .374. Started all 52 games this year. 80 hits on the team, 53 RBIs.
Batting here with nobody on and 1 out. Ferris from the windup on the outside part of the plate. It's hit on the ground toward a charging Casey Finn. Glove to hand for the out. Over at first base, Kristen Oliver stretches, and there's 2 gone in the home half of the first.
One thing that Parker does as a defensive player, you want to make sure you're ready to play because you're going to get a lot of ground balls with him on the hill. And that indicates why he doesn't have a large strikeout percentage.
Yeah, this Bulldog pitching staff, Josh, you've been looking through the numbers. They don't strike a ton of people out, as Kyle Grabowski is in there. He takes the first pitch ball. Might have been low from Ferris.
But at the same time, they don't give up a lot of runs. So it's a pitching staff which plays to the strength of the team, which is a top 5 infield in the nation.
1-0 in the air toward the aforementioned infield. It's Nick Bruder, the shortstop. He'll take charge. And 1-2-3 for Parker Ferris. And since the first game of the regional playoffs, this guy has been nothing but lights out for Adrian College. It's a scoreless first inning. We go to the second. Bulldogs to the plate when we come back. This is the D3 College World Series. There's there's very limited games left here in D3.
Actually, there's 5 because I got one on the movie.
That's right, as this one's chopped foul down the first base line. It's been one team eliminated in this bracket. Salisbury exits after 2 losses. These 2 teams won yesterday. Willitson, the 2-2. Hit in the air. It is going to fall into right field for a leadoff single.
Yep.
Good piece of 2-strike hitting for Willitson. It's a leadoff single for the Bulldogs. Their leadoff man reaches for the second straight inning.
Now here's what you talk about, Coach. You get a leadoff guy on. Now what can we do to try and bring him around? Jake Burns, not a guy who bunts a ton, although everybody in the lineup can do it. Burns, definitely more of a power bat.
Well, with Burns' situation, they will go with more of a hit and run or run and hit situation than they will bunting with Jake.
Burns waves and misses for strike one. Off-speed pitch there from Evan Scully. Burns a couple hits last night. One of the unsung heroes for the Dogs, the sophomore from Tecumseh. Hits this one in the air to left field.
All of that.
This ball is back and gone. Off the canopy in left field. Jake Burns has gone deep. It's an early 2-0 Bulldog lead.
That's why you don't bunt with him.
No bunt needed. Burnsy provides the power. He's been doing that all season, Josh.
Yeah, we said coming in yesterday that the power's going to have to show up, and your 2 best power bats are Gabe Jones and Jake Burns. And guess what? Both have shown up big time in this tournament.
Very, very important to get that lead early, or I should say be first to get on the board, because now you start putting a little pressure on the other opponent.
Second home run here in the World Series for the Dogs as Casey Finn takes an inside strike.
Man, that one was on a line. He got all of that one to straight left.
No doubter from Burns. Also, as Finn takes an inside ball, 1-1. Congratulations to the Tecumseh Indians, Jake's alma mater. They won 2 games today in their district, so they win the district championship. They're moving on. Beat rival Adrian in their first matchup as Finn hits us on the ground, foul down the first base line. A couple of shutouts for the Indians over at Adrian High School, so congrats to Jake's alma mater. 1-2 now to Casey Finn.
Yeah, Burns, one of many local kids on this team. Bunch of guys that have played together since they were playing in Little League.
Finn up there with an 0-2 count. Finn on the ground through the first baseman and second baseman into right. It's a base hit for Finn. Good news for Casey. He had a rough night yesterday. He's on the board with a single, and the Bulldogs have 3 consecutive hits.
And our number 8 hitter is on the base with nobody out. We got an excellent bunter and also swings the bat real well with a good batting average.
Yeah, what do you want to do with Jack Boyke? Couple hits yesterday, 2 big hits. Couple runs scored. Boyke thought about bunting the balls in the dirt. Finn did not get a great jump, and give some credit to the catcher back there for Endicott, James Benstad, to keep that ball in front.
Yeah, good shuffle over, and I think if Finn had taken off right away, he'd have been safe, but didn't get a jump on it.
2-0 Adrian. Boyke pops up this bunt over the pitcher's glove. Finn got a late start to second. He's going to be forced out there. He thought the ball was going to be caught.
Yes, he did.
He went back to first base, and he is out on the force.
It was one of those situations where he did what he had to do running the bases. If that's caught and he takes off, we got a double play.
Sure.
Now we still got a runner on first with 1 out, and our leadoff batter coming up.
Nick Bruder led off the game with a walk. It's 2-0 Adrian on the Jake Burns 2-run home run earlier in this inning. Called strike 1 to Bruder. 1 out, a lot of speed at first base. It would be a quite difficult double play, depending where a ground ball would be hit, as Bruder hits one on the ground to second base. He's just going to scoop and throw to first for the out.
Excellent play by the second baseman there.
Yeah, A.J. Ham going over, ranging to his left. There was only one play, and it was to first, and he did it.
That brings Jimenez up to the plate with the runner at second. Jimenez, the best average in the lineup at 3.67, trying to bring an extra run home.
2-0 Dogs. Jake Burns provided the power and the scoring. A 2-run homer here in the second. Second at bat for Jimenez, takes a ball. Rowe 0 for 1 in this game.
Another Tampa, Florida product here.
Yeah, you would think late May he'd be enjoying some sun and heat now, but here we are in northern Ohio. This ball is inside. It's into the 50s.
I was thinking about that. You know, the type of spring we've had, it's probably good we're playing in this weather, because if we'd have gone south and been really, really hot, it'd have been a little difficult to readjust.
2-0 to Jimenez with Boyke at second. Swings and misses at a breaking ball in the other batter's box. He had the green light there. He really wanted to swing that bat. Rowe, the Bulldog third baseman. 2-0 AC, top of inning number 2. The 2-1 on the ground, slowly to third. Grabowski charges, goes across the diamond, low throw, but scooped by the first baseman, and the inning is over. But more Bulldog power. They go deep. It's Jake Burns providing the first runs of this contest. A 2-run homer to left field. It is 2-0 Adrian College. To the bottom of inning number 2 we go here from the College World Series. here at Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. Ian Wentley, Rotella, Josh Mitchell here at the College World Series. And a Bulldog battery that is not known for their power. They've hit 2 home runs in 2 days, and Jake Burns puts the Bulldogs up 2-0 as we enter the bottom of the second.
You know, looking at the flag is barely moving out there. Earlier in the day, like you had said, it was blown in real hard. Mm-hmm. And there was a number of balls that were hit that in earlier games that would have been out of here if the wind had been what it is now.
Cade Bernardo leads off the inning for Endicott. He's a junior. He's the first baseman for the Gulls. Parker Ferris from the windup. He missed the first pitch, ball 1.
Yeah, this offense as a whole only bats just over a 300 average on the year as a collective unit. So a team that has really relied on their defense throughout much of the campaign.
Kind of similar to Adrian. I know there's a couple guys that bat up into the 300s, but known for their defense and pitching. 2-0 Dogs, 2-0 the count. Ferris fires over a strike toward the knees.
And also sustained at bats. They have 2 guys up at 214 plate appearances on the year. Really, most of their guys plate appearances more than Adrian.
2-1 pitch, poked foul into the stands behind the first base dugout where Endicott is hanging out. Bulldogs in the third base dugout. They are the road team. 2-2 the count to the leadoff hitter. From the windup, the pitch. Breaking ball, didn't miss by much. Wanted the call on that slider. It was awful close, and Cole Lump says, no, sir, ball 3.
That was really.
Payoff pitch. Fastball outside. He walked in ball 4. So the first base runner for the Gulls, it's a leadoff walk here in the 4th inning.
And what a weapon this can be, Coach. The early lead, especially for this Adrian team, like you said, so reliant on their defense. You have the early lead to play with.
Bulldogs bringing in the corners defensively. Jimenez probably in line with the bag at third. The middle of the infield in double plate depth. Brendan Walsh is the batter for the Gulls. 2-0 Bulldogs. He swings away. It's back right over our head into the parking lot, foul.
Walsh, the power in this lineup, leads the team with 61 RBIs, 13 home runs, although there's a multitude of guys with 6 or 7 home runs on the year.
Only guy in double digits for the Gulls. Got a quick timeout at home plate.
Yeah, I think the batter called that in.
0-1 count to Walsh. His first at bat. Nobody out, man, at first base. Ferris from the stretch for the first time today. Takes the long stride toward home. The pitch is ripped foul down the line at third. Pretty good crowd here tonight.
Especially starting at 8:30, quarter 9.
Yeah, 9 o'clock, first pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, we're an hour and 15 earlier than the late game yesterday. That started at 10:15. That's when Endicott played, was last night that late. This pitch is upstairs, ball 1. How about that? You play at 10:15 and turn around and play at 9 p.m. You're not used to that.
No, it makes it very difficult, and got to readjust your thinking and how you approach the game.
1-2 from Ferris. Swing and a miss on a fastball upstairs for strike 3. 1 out in the bottom of the second. Big strikeout there for Ferris.
He sure challenges the hitters, Ferris does. He's going right after them all the time.
Really, most of the Adrian pitchers do. They're going to go after you, make you try and put it in play, and they're so good at getting soft contact for their infield. But that time you get one down at the plate, and the more that you can get of those, obviously the better it is, but even more important for this Adrian team.
Lefty in this lineup is number 23, the left fielder, John Fusco. 1 out, man at first base still. The field plays the left fielder to pull. Holds that bat way out over the plate. Open stance, Ferris with the pitch. It is a called strike in the upper part of the zone. Hey, we got to do some full disclosure. I was kind of ridiculed for keeping the window open, but I found a heater up here. So I'm keeping Coach warm.
Great work.
Keeping Coach warm, keeping Josh warm. So they'll be okay.
As long as we keep those bats hot and warm, we'll be
That's
okay.
right. We'll take it. It's a 2-1 now count on Fusco as the breaking ball stayed away.
You haven't had to break out your new blanket yet.
Oh,
so.
that's true. Yeah. Sabotaged myself. 2-1 is the count. 2-0 Adrian in front, bottom of the second. Swings and puts this one in the air, deep to right field.
Foul
Foul.
ball.
Well, foul, but wow, that one was launched off the bat.
Yeah, that was like Jack Boyke yesterday.
Yep.
Put one foul down there.
Yeah,
Relatively.
There's a big white tent kind of covering the patio out by the corner in right field, and that one cleared the tent. So that was definite home run distance, but
2-2,
well fouled.
a check swing. Bruder's going to charge the ball from short, make the play to
Nice
first
play.
base for the out. Not
Nice
quick
play.
enough for a double play, but Adrian got one. There's a man at second with two out.
Yeah, he had no chance for a double play there. He was 6, 8, 10 feet beyond second base on the first base side when he fielded that ball.
Yeah, they had that shift on. He
Right.
was playing really up the middle. Would have been tough to turn a double play anyway. Kind of a check swing that time.
Was.
A.J. Ham is at the plate. He's got a man at second base in scoring position with two outs.
Ham, a 236 average on the year in 178 plate appearances, 42 hits. Does have 7 home runs on the year.
1-0 count to Ham. Ferris from the windup. It's breaking ball in the dirt. Jones scoops it up nicely.
Ham does lead the lineup with 28 walks drawn as well.
So man at second with two outs. The tying run at the plate. Bottom of the second inning. It is 2-0 Adrian College.
Also second on the team with 44 strikeouts. So leads the team in walks and has the second most strikeouts. So a guy that likes to watch pitches go by.
Fouls this one off right back over our broadcast booth again for loud strike number 1. 2 balls, 1 strike on Ham.
We have 2 outs. Runner on second base. Need a ground ball here to the infield so we can finish this inning up.
Sounds good, Coach. The 2-1 from Ferris, just off the plate away. Here the Bulldog fans wanted that call. Don't get it. It's a 3-1 now. Opportunity for the second baseman for Endicott. Ferris comes set, looks at second, now looks home, kicks the leg and deals. Fastball swung on and missed for strike 2. Just that frame being 6'7" from Parker Ferris. You're not used to seeing that.
No, and when he releases the ball, as we've mentioned a couple times, he's probably about 54 feet from home plate. You know,
is. Ham swings and fouls it straight back behind home plate. 2-0 Bulldogs, bottom of the second inning. There's 2 out, runner at second base.
Big early pitch in this game. Adrian with the 2-0 lead, trying to maintain it.
Fastball, missed it. That's the second walk of the inning, issued by Parker Ferris. And there's 2 on with 2 out. The lineup moves to the number 8 hitter. That's James Benestad, the catcher. A junior for Endicott, got a pretty good batting average this year, and the first visit now for Coach Craig Rainey to the mound.
Yeah, as Coach Rainey goes out to talk things over, Endicott, a 304 average, which again, there's not that many guys over the 300 mark. So there's 4 guys below 300, which is, again, very similar offensive lineups to Adrian. The batting average, again, as a team, a little bit lower. Power maybe a little more diversified throughout the team. But definitely not an offensive team for the Gauls. They are a team very much like Adrian, likes to rely on their defense, which makes it tough to play from behind.
So a quick visit from Coach Rainey, probably, hey, throw strikes, and then he walks back to the dugout. It was a pretty quick meeting with Bulldog pitcher Parker Ferris and the infield. Benestad waiting for the first pitch from Ferris. It is over for a called strike. 2-0 Adrian College, bottom of the second. 2 walks for the Gulls. A strikeout and a ground out in this half inning. Ferris laboring a little bit more than he did in the first. Check second, now comes home. Breaking ball in for a strike. Nice little bender there from Parker. It's an 0-2 count now in Benestad.
That was a good-looking pitch, Coach. I mean, in a couple years, as he continues to throw it more here at Adrian, that pitch is going to be deadly going into a junior and senior season.
Trying to finish off the Gulls here. Fastball in the air toward Burns in left field. He's going to make the catch. Yes, he will. A little Adam ball there. It's almost automatic in the Bulldog outfield. The Gulls get 2 on, but they leave him there. The Bulldogs maintain a 2-0 lead here at the College World Series, already to inning number 3 when we come back to Eastlake, Ohio.
Your little slugger.
To the 3rd inning we go. A 2-run home run by Jake Burns in the 2nd. That is the difference here at the D3 Baseball World Series. Day number 2, it's the winner's bracket of bracket number 2. If you look at ncaa.org, their website, bracket released last week. Adrian in bracket 2. They are the 7th seed overall. Upset number 2 Rowan last night 10-1. They are on top of 6th-seeded Endicott 2-0 after Endicott upset Salisbury late last night. Salisbury eliminated by Rowan earlier tonight. Winner gets the day off tomorrow.
Yeah, that day off so important. Not just because you get a day off, but you get to play one less game. You have the extra game advantage, and of course that day of rest.
Boy, first pitch swinging for Gabe Jones. He swings a hot bat. He's at first base on the first pitch. Deposits that into right field. Big lights, big time for Gabe Jones, Coach.
Yes, Gabe likes to go after that first pitch a lot. He really does.
Mm-hmm.
He's, he comes in there, he wants to do something with it, and some people don't like that. But if you're swinging the bat like he does, it's fine.
Christian Oliver takes a first pitch strike, a little bit low in the zone. Jones with the leadoff single, the 5th Adrian hit already in this one. Oliver takes up and away, ball 1. Scully already nearing 40 pitches. Throwing strikes hasn't been the issue. He's got a very good strike to ball ratio. It's just the Bulldogs have put it in play, as Oliver does here, into shallow right field. The catch will be made for out number 1, gloved out there by Brendan Walsh.
Yeah, isn't this what the Adrian Bats love to do, is attack a pitcher, especially early in the game, and just put balls in play? They've done it well to this point.
2-0 Dogs. Top of inning number 3. First pitch swinging there for Jackson McGuigan. He puts it into right for a base hit. Jones hustles into second, had to make sure it was going to fall. He is in safely, and 2 are on with 1 out.
That outfielder did a great job indicating he was going to catch that ball in the air. And
right.
Jonesy had to hold up. So it was a good play on both parts. The outfielder making believe he was going to catch it, and then Jones able to get to second base.
Brendan Willits into the plate. He's 1 for 1. He scored on the Jake Burns 2-run home run. The lefty at the plate with 2 on and 1 out. Takes a called strike at the knees.
Not showing bunt at this moment. Wilson has been known to put it down throughout the year.
I would be very surprised if he bunts with 1 out.
The hit by McGuigan was the 6th for Adrian College already. Willitson takes ball 1. Again, up and to the right. Kind of hard to give you a total accurate strike zone of inside, outside, up, down.
Right.
Giving it our best shot here. The old college try, as they say. 1-1 to the lefty Willitson. Scully's pitch. Slapped foul. Coach Klotz can't make the play in the third base coaching box.
15 years ago, he might have made that play.
Even without a glove, he'd have gone after it. Now, it's not worth it.
He could have if he wanted to, though.
Oh, maybe. 1-2 to Willitson. 1 out, 2 men on, top of the third. Willie swings and fouls it off right at home plate. Somehow popped out of the glove of the catcher, Benestad.
Get a fresh ball out to Scully on the mound, playing down in the dirt here at Classic Park.
2-0 Dogs, top of the third. 1 away, 2 on for the senior from Wisconsin, Brendan Willitson. Scully checks second, comes home with the pitch. Willitson in the air to left field. This ball is going to send the left fielder back just in front of the track, and he'll make the catch. Stumbling, tagging from second is Jones, and he's going to get there on a slide. That's great base running by Gabe Jones on the deep fly ball by Willitson.
It was. He slipped and went down to a knee, and Gabe was able to take advantage of it.
John Fusco out there in left field, and it's going to be an early call to the bullpen.
Yeah, Scully just has not had the stuff here in this game, so coach is going to swap him out while he feels that this game is still in hand.
Well,
and say, hopefully, for them, if they're able to win, that Scully will be able to throw after the off day tomorrow, perhaps?
Well, I think this indicates where he was right at the beginning because, you know, he's 5-4 on the season, and he's struggled every inning out there. He's had runners on in every inning.
It's been a lot of traffic for the Bulldogs. They've put a lot of baseballs in play, and the night is going to be done for the senior pitcher, Evan Scully, as the Dogs chase him here in the top of the third inning. It's 2-0 Adrian, and you wonder also if the batter coming up has an influence on that. Jake Burns put one into the seats last time up, so it'll give him something new to look at as a left-hander comes out of the pen, it looks like.
What's nice here, we got a left-hander, and Burnsy's a right-handed hitter. So that obviously he won the left-hander because to give the hitters a different look, but I like the situation with Burnsy coming to the plate, being right-handed, new pitcher in the game.
And maybe, Josh, if you're Endicott, you're thinking, well, Bulldogs did a lot of damage with 2 outs against Rowan yesterday in that 8-run inning. You don't want this to be a big inning offensively for the Dogs.
Especially already down by 2. You can't be giving up any more here. And the decision maybe, again, partly based that no matter what, you're going to play again. So you take Scully off before he gets too deep into this game to the point he might not be able to go again. You let him throw in your next contest, and hopefully he's got his stuff then, as they'll bring in number 48, Jeremy Krendel, a freshman left-hander.
Yeah, and both Endicott and Adrian yesterday just using 2 pitchers in their victories. So plenty of options to go to in either bullpen as Endicott tries to keep this a 2-0 deficit for them. And if you're Adrian, look, you got runners at the corners, 2 out, and a guy that just had his 3rd hit of the World Series up at the plate now in Jake Burns. You're right, Coach. You get to see a lefty, and normally you like the righty batter against the lefty pitcher matchup.
Exactly.
Krendel coming into this game. This will be appearance number 15 on the year. He is awarded with 1 save throughout the season so far. He's pitched in 42 1/3 innings with 50 strikeouts. That's over 10 strikeouts per 9 innings. Only walked 19 batters. More importantly, he's only given up 12 runs in 42 innings of work. A very good guy to bring in.
Well, he's going to face the Bulldog left fielder, Jake Burns, who put one into the tarped seats in left field. in the second inning, batting here in the third with 2 outs and 2 on, takes a big swing and fouls it off right behind home plate. 2 Bulldogs on and 2 out here in the third.
Burnsy's thinking, I'm going to get a fastball on this first pitch, and he set right on it.
0-1 coming to Burns. Swings it and does the exact same thing, a foul ball at home plate.
These two teams did not play each other during the regular season, although they were scheduled to originally. With all the weather that messed up really most of the Adrian's early season schedule, that game did not happen.
2-0 Adrian, 0-2 to Burns with 2 outs, men at the corners. The pitch takes outside, swiping second will be McGuigan. Jones caught between third and home. Run down here. Catcher flips back to the third baseman who tags Jones to end the Bulldog threat in the third. Not sure if that was it a double steal right there, and Endicott didn't take the bait as McGuigan took second.
Yeah, hard
or did
to
Jones just fall asleep at third?
It's hard to say. I mean, Jones isn't the fastest guy. Maybe he was thinking that they weren't going to even attempt to throw out and just didn't know what to do after. It kind of got caught in no man's land. It needed to make a more decisive decision, it looked like.
Well, certainly, and obviously it was a situation where he just made a base running mistake, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those things that happen.
That's right. Well, the Bulldogs get a couple on. They do not score through 2 1/3 innings, 2.5 innings, I should say. It's 2-0 Adrian College. Parker Ferris back to the bump when we return. It's the College World Series on the Adrian College Sports Network. Outside of Cleveland, Ohio, we welcome you out to the College World Series D3 style here at Classic Park, East Lake, Ohio. Ian Wendt, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. Parker Ferris pitching with a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the third against Endicott College, trying to move on to the championship game of the bracket play. Winner of the bracket goes to the National Championship Series. And just, you know, the nature of this breakdown of the World Series, how few wins you need really to play for the national title, but then how quickly your season can end. Right. First pitch coming, it's outside to Trevor Kamuta. Trevor, the number 9 hitter, he plays center field. Bats right, throws left. Ferris, Hugh throws right, fastball on the ground, past Nick Bruder at short. It's a base hit, the first one for the Gulls. And another leadoff man on for Endicott.
Yeah, leadoff player on back-to-back innings here, Coach.
Parker struggling a little bit with his control here the past 2-3 innings, and working behind, and then comes in and has to come down and throw a strike, and the guy gets the base hit to the left side.
Ferris just over 35 pitches. He's thrown 20 for strikes. Adam Reagan, the leadoff hitter, watches a breaking ball in for a strike.
Getting ahead of the hitter here. It's a big pitch.
Off speed has kind of been the go-to for Ferris. Fastball is missed early in counts. 0-1 to Reagan after this throw to first.
The concern with the off-speed stuff being the ones that are working for you is a team that's got some power all throughout this lineup. Eventually, they're going to catch on.
A 1 strike coming to Reagan from the right-hander Ferris. Short stride home, hit on the ground to Jimenez at third. It bounces up off his chest, scoops it up barehanded, the throw across the diamond, he's safe. That jumped up and got Rowe off his glove and hit him up high, and he's not looking too good there down the line at third. I don't know if he got dinged up on that or if he's just upset with himself.
I think it hit him in the throat.
Boy, it caught his glove and then jumped up.
Yeah.
Good effort to stick with it, to make a throw to first. Interesting if they'll... Yeah, they think they'll rule that a... Will they rule that a hit? No official scoring yet.
Yeah, Coach Rainey and the trainer started to come out. Jimenez waved them off.
All right, big spot here for Parker Ferris. First 2 on. Right now, we'll say 2 base hits for Endicott. TJ Laponis at the plate. Adrian up 2-0. He's got the bat out to bunt. Takes the ball maybe outside, maybe a little bit up.
So he shows bunt, so Adrian's going to communicate it around, get whatever bunt coverage they want to play.
1-ball count. Bat out to bunt again, takes a called strike.
So they show the coverage, Coach. Jimenez coming in off third with Bruder rotating over.
Yeah, that's the only coverage they really can do here, because if he comes on the third baseline, he's got to go to first with it.
Evens the count, 1-ball, 1 strike, 2-0 Adrian, bottom 3, nobody out, and Ferris steps off and fakes a throw to second base. Well, there's been some traffic for Endicott. Ferris has made some big pitches, though, late in counts. He needs some here. The 1-1. In the air, deep to left. It's curving. It looks to be a foul ball.
Oh.
Wow. That thing was tattooed to left field. It just curved and kept going foul.
Just probably not more than a couple feet.
Not by much.
And
opponents nearly gave Endicott the lead.
And well over the foul poles. The foul pole's not particularly tall here at Classic Park.
0-2. It's in the air to Boyke in center. He's going to come under it, make the catch. Thinking about tagging, but won't, is the runner at second. So that's a huge first out here in the third inning for Parker Ferris. A hard hit ball to center.
Classic example of inability to get the bunt down.
Yeah, right.
You know, we still got the out, but they didn't get the bunt down, and now we still got first and second with runners.
Number 3 hitter in the lineup, third baseman Kyle Grabowski at the plate. We'll see if he's a ground ball candidate for Parker Ferris. Get him out of the inning. 1 out, men at first and second for Endicott. On the ground between Jimenez and Bruder. Man being waved around third. Burns boots it in left, and Endicott's on the board. Here in the bottom of the third inning, it's an RBI base hit for Kyle Grabowski, right between Jimenez and Bruder at third and short.
Another one. This infield has not played their best here at the tournament. As that one, again, another one that just goes perfectly between 2 guys, and neither one able to get it.
So looking at the scoreboard out in right center, they issued an error to Jimenez on the batter before. Right. And the breaking ball in for a strike to Cade Bernardo. 1 out, men at second and first. It is now 2-1 Adrian. Bottom of inning number 3. Ferris laboring here in the third. Fastball away. He's having trouble hitting that pitch.
Been struggling with his consistency in throwing strikes here.
No action in the Bulldog pen, although Endicott has already gone to their bullpen. The pitch. Curve breaking ball inside. You hear the disappointed Adrian fans wanted that call.
Yeah, that was way inside.
2 balls and a strike to Bernardo, the first baseman for the Gulls. Fastball hit in the air to right field. McWiggin going back. It's over his head, and it's off the wall. Kicking around on the track out there in deep right. The game is now tied on an RBI double for Cade Bernardo. And they're starting to figure out Parker Ferris here in the third inning.
Yeah, the excitement, the energy in the Endicott dugout is there for sure. And, man, Parker Ferris, I mean, it was such a great start in the first inning and a half. But since then, the command is just, as you said, Coach, started to slip a little bit. Not quite the stuff that we've been used to seeing here in the last couple weeks.
Would have been a tough catch.
McGuigan would have had to go on the perfect route in right field.
Yeah.
And that ball may have been over his head anyway. But you have that situation. A batter or two ago, you had a fly ball to left field that Burns had a little bit of trouble with. Go ahead run at third base. There's one out. Bulldogs bring the infield corners in for Brendan Walsh. Walsh, the right fielder. Two-two game here in the bottom of the third. Breaking ball on a line, fair down the third base line. That's going to score 2 as it's deep into the corner. Rounding second, thinking third for Walsh. He's going to try it. The throw comes into Bruder at short. Gets past Jimenez at third. He's going to try. No, he's not going to try for home. As the ball bounced off the Adrian dugout. That's a 2 RBI, either a double or a triple. And the Gulls are flying here in the third.
Yeah, what a hit right down the line. And Parker Ferris rotates all the way from the mound to be the save guy for that relay throw that went wide and probably saved a run.
Still one out. Man at third base now for John Fusco.
And we have no activity in the Bulldog pen.
Hit in the air to right. That is pulled foul.
Another hard hit. Baseball, and with the runner on third and the lead already having changed hands here in the third, you do wonder how long Skip will choose to trust his guy.
Man at third, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to first. They're going to try to score the run as running him down is Christian Oliver. He's going to run him all the way back toward third, tag him for the second out between home and third. And that's a nice job getting the lead runner. But Fusco finds his way to second base on the play as Adrian chooses to get the lead runner.
Yeah, choosing to pick off the lead runner, and I mean that's why they call it a rundown. Oliver runs all the way from his position at first to tag a guy between third and home.
Low percentage, chance for anything bad if you just run it in instead of throw it. So good work by Oliver to get the one out. There's 2 down now for A.J. Ham. He bats with a man at second base. 3-2 Endicott, bottom of the third. Fastball can't find the spot, ball 1. And still no activity, so this inning appears to be Ferris. And you wonder, the Bulldog bats have been okay to battle back here in this one. Already 5 runs split between the two. The 1-0. Inside, ball 2.
In and out, really struggling getting that strike zone.
They update the live stats a little behind, so I don't have the exact pitch count as that fastball misses. And it's 3-0 to A.J. Ham.
Ham walked his last time up.
3-0, outside, ball 4. So that puts men at first and second with 2 outs in the third. Creates more force plays, but another batter comes through. It's James Benestad.
Actually, nothing hurt walking him. Gives us a force all the way around.
Yeah, definitely helps with, like you said, the force out at any base. But at the same time, more traffic to try and pitch around, as at long last there will be players running down to the Adrian bullpen area.
Over 50 pitches for Ferris to get through 2 2/3 innings. Benestad takes maybe outside, maybe high. Ball 1.
Hard to say from up here, but
Yeah.
that one looked pretty good.
And we got a timeout. Coach Rainey comes out for the second time. It's a 3-2 lead for Endicott now, as the Bulldogs had the 2-run homer in the second. Endicott here in this bottom of the third inning began with a single, error, fly out, single, double, triple, fielder's choice, and a walk here in this half inning.
Yeah, it's
He's got to limit the damage here, right? Leave the mound just down by 1.
Right.
So there's a lefty getting warmed up in the Adrian pen.
It's a lefty.
Yeah.
I believe.
Doesn't look like Eddie Bieniad, so that might limit who we're looking at here. Ferris trying to get out of this third inning. It's a 1-0 count to Benestad. Takes called strike 1 right near the knees. Wonder if it's Ambrose.
It is
Horwath getting ready.
It is number 10, which is Ambrose.
Oh, it is. All right. Good eyes there, Josh. Swing and a miss for strike 2 on a pitch in the dirt.
I can't lie. I saw it on the live stream for.
Oh, man. You got the video.
Yeah.
All right. Good on you. 1-2 to Benestad. Parker Ferris trying to escape this inning. Just down a run.
Down
3-2 Endicott. The 1-2. Takes ball outside.
It was close.
Yeah, looked
He
pretty
is
good
just-
from up here.
Just missing on the inside and on the outside. The guy not getting a whole lot of pitches.
Yeah, it is 4-2 Endicott. The scoreboard out in center field not showing the Endicott part of the stats.
They were running around the bases so quick.
Well, guys
3-2
scored.
now the count. Parker Ferris.
Yeah, man.
Big
Two
pitch
runners
here.
on, yeah,
2 on and 2 out. Ferris comes home. Swinging foul tip back behind home plate.
Didn't get much of it.
No, and this is a difficult situation because we got a full count and the runners are on the move. So, base hit or hitting the gap, going to get you 2 runs.
Another full count coming from Ferris. Here it is. High, ball 4, another walk. Well, bases full of Endicott runners. This may be the at-bat of the game. Trevor Kamuta coming to the plate with the bases full and 2 outs.
So often games at this level come down to the big inning, Coach. Adrian got it yesterday. The Gulls trying to have it here.
Got Horwath warming up down there in the pen. Ferris electing to go to the windup. He's letting the umpire know. Endicott arguing a balk call. My coach comes right out to talk to the umpire. I mean, all the way out from the dugout. And he makes his way back. So Ferris will pitch from the windup against Trevor Kamuta. 4-2 Endicott, bottom 3. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I mean, this is.
We got to work ahead of the hitters here.
I mean, this is huge at bat, Coach. You cannot understate it. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
4 runs already home here in the third. Pitch from Ferris. Inside and low, ball 1. Walks have been a problem. Timely hitting has been an issue also in this inning. Dogs led 2-0, now trail by 2. The 1-1 from Ferris. Breaking ball right there for called strike 2. It looks like a slider from up here, but that's been his pitch to throw for a strike tonight.
Here you go. Ahead in the count, 2-1. Gotta close it out.
Yeah, we don't want to give him anything real good right here, though.
2 out, bases loaded. The pitch, fastball in the air. It's foul behind home plate.
Pitch was off the plate, so fortunately.
Bases full, 2 outs, a 1-2 count. To the number 9 hitter, the center fielder. Kamuta. Ferris, the offering. Slider, he didn't offer at it. Outside, ball 2. Well, you're going to get some good to hit here next couple pitches, you would think, because nowhere to put him.
There's no place to put him. He's got a
2-2. Fastball, foul, out of play.
Through
The thing is, you don't want to go 3-2 in this situation.
Yeah, you threw that low and outside pitch. Try to come back with something high into the inside. Messing with the eye levels here.
4-2 Gulls, bottom 3. The 2-2 from Parker Ferris. It is right there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. That slider came back and stung Kamuta, and the Gulls leave him loaded, but they score 4 and take a 4-2 lead over the Bulldogs. Wow. What a gutsy pitch. And again, Endicott coach comes right out and has words with the home plate umpire.
Yep, he did.
Didn't like the call, but the Bulldog fans did. We go to the 4th inning. It is 4-2 Endicott here at the College World Series. Back at East Lake, Ohio, Classic Park, under the lights at the College World Series. Bulldogs here for the 3rd time in their program history. Endicott is a regular here at the College World Series, and the Gulls strike for 4 in the bottom of the 3rd inning and lead your Bulldogs by a 4-2 final score. Well, it could have been much worse, guys. Ian Wendt, Larry Tuttle, and Josh Mitchell as the bases were loaded there with 2 outs.
That was a big out. It was a big out.
You got that one. The problem is you gave up 4 runs. It makes it so you're down by 2. Your offense has been hitting, though. The thing is, can they do it against now the new pitcher? Kendall came in, got that last out back in the 3rd. What can you find against him?
Burns provided the lone Adrian runs in the 2nd inning. It was a 2-run shot. He takes a big swing at an off-speed pitch. Burns was at the plate when Gabe Jones got run down between 3rd and home. Last time Adrian was at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Foul tips for strike 2. Burns hit a homer off the starting pitcher, Evan Scully, the righty. And now facing a lefty here in the 4th. Outside, ball 1.
Good take that time. Adrian's gotten the leadoff guy on the last couple innings.
Burns on the ground to 3rd. Grabowski grabs it. Soft toss across the diamond to beat Burns. Down the line at first. 1 up, 1 down here in the 4th. And if you are Endicott, you love a quick inning. And if you're the Bulldogs, you like to be at the plate for quite some time because you spent a while in the field.
It has been.
Yeah, trying to, like you said, just buy as much time for Horace in particular to make sure that he is ready should he be the one coming into this game.
First offering to the second baseman, Casey Finn, is a ball. Crendel out for the 2nd inning of action as Finn waves and misses. Got a base hit his last time up to Casey Finn. First hit of the World Series for the sophomore from Indiana. Takes outside, ball 2.
Yeah, Finn didn't have his best game yet yesterday. But like you said, already 1 hit here in the game today.
Crendel ready with the 2-1. So was Finn. He hits it off the end of the bat. Slow roll to short. Charging and throwing low, and the glove out at first base. Saves the shortstop from an error. The throw by T.J. Laponis across the diamond to Cade Bernardo. 2 up and 2 down in the Bulldog half of the 4th.
Yeah, just a strong throw across to get him in back-to-back soft contacts right to infielders. Not what you wanted if you were Adrian.
Jack Boyke The lefty going up against the lefty Krendel. Swings and misses at the first pitch.
Boyke in the 9 spot, so the top of the order to come up either here should he reach or next inning.
Outside, ball 1. Boyke 0 for 1 in this game. And a couple big hits yesterday. He was on third when Gabe Jones hit the grand slam. Boyke off the end of the bat, pops it up to third. Grabowski there, and it is a quick inning for the Gulls. They take the lead in the third, and they keep it in the top of the fourth. To the bottom half of the inning we go. It is Endicott College 4 and Adrian College 2 here at the College World Series. To the home half of the fourth we go, the 6th seed here at the World Series, Endicott College. They are the home team. They lead the road team, Adrian College, 4-2. Ian Went, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell in the broadcast booth with you from East Lake, Ohio at Classic Park. Both teams won yesterday, so in the winners bracket, they are trying to move to a bracket championship on Monday to try to get to the national championship later on in the week. That's how close these two teams are for playing in the final series of the season. And just think of the scope, right? All the teams in D3 that have baseball programs, all with opportunities through their conference tournament to make it here. And we're down. It narrows down to 8.
That's right.
It's just incredible.
Down to 6 right now, I think.
Yep, down to 6. Yeah, near 400 teams in the nation.
First pitch, Parker Ferris backed out there to Adam Reagan, is in there for a strike.
Have a good inning here, throw strikes, not work behind hitters, big inning for him.
Ferris throwing his 68th pitch. He bounces it up there for ball 1. Johns Hopkins eliminated by Denison earlier today, and Salisbury eliminated by Rowan. The 1-1. Fastball, poke foul. Oh, right
boy.
off the
almost right through your window.
Yeah, it was like 5-10 feet from the window.
Ian was ready for it. He had that hand out.
That might be as close as we get. The 1-2 to Reagan. On the ground, it's a play for Nick Bruder at short. He's been doing that his whole career, but he pulled Oliver off the bag. A wide throw, and safe as Reagan with a rare miscue by Nick Bruder at short on the throw.
It's just been uncharacteristic for this infield. The little things, the plays that we've seen him make all year, and they just haven't been executing at that same elite level.
Boy, and that's the leadoff man, too. And, you know, if you're Parker Ferris, you've been struggling a little bit to throw strikes. You get a ground ball, and you think you got an out, but it's the second Adrian College error in this contest. Ferris delivers ball 1 to TJ Laponis. TJ, the senior shortstop, bats right-handed for Endicott, who's up 4-2, bottom of inning number 4. Fastball can't find the outside part of the plate. It's ball 2. Horwath is ready to go in the bullpen for whenever Coach Rainey wants to make the call. 2-0, Ferris from the stretch. Inside, ball 3. He has allowed 3 earned runs. He has struck out 2, and he's walked 4 in 3+ innings.
More importantly, given up 4 runs on the board. Not all of them earned, of course, but had to pitch with a lot of traffic throughout this match so far.
3-0 to Leponis called a strike. Good spot for that fastball. The lefty from Hudson is ready and warm, should they need him. 3-1. In the air to left. It is deep and it is foul. Towards some kids out there playing in the outfield up behind the bleachers.
That was a towering fly ball, Coach.
Now, strike 2 is what that was. And we're thankful it was. Another payoff opportunity here for Ferris. 3-2 to Leponis. In the air to left. This ball hit pretty well. Burns to the track wall. See ya. That's gone. Deep home run to left center, and it's a 6-2 lead for the Gulls here in the bottom of the 4th. An error and then a home run, and the lead expanded for Endicott.
Right.
Oh, 3-2. You're going to get something good, and that's what Leponis got.
It's the off-speed stuff. I mean, when you're, third time through the order, you start to catch on to that off-speed, low in the zone. You're able to get under it and lift it out. And the wind is dead. That's a ball that earlier today might have gotten pushed down by the wind and stayed in the park.
Off-speed stuff to Kyle Grabowski is a ball. Ferris over 70 pitches. 6-2 Endicott. Outside and low, ball 2. Bases empty, nobody out. A leadoff error in this inning, and then the 2-run home run. 2-0. Hit hard into the left field corner.
That's it.
It's going to be 1, maybe 2. Nope, Grabowski puts on the brakes as Burns got it in quickly, and it's an error, a home run, and now a base hit. Here in the 4th inning for Endicott, still nobody out.
Coach Rainey coming out.
And here comes Skip. He'll gesture with his left hand toward the Adrian College bullpen. That's where Ambrose Horvath has been warming up. So we'll see the southpaw from Hudson pitching here in the College World Series. We'll take the spot of Parker Ferris. We'll talk about Ambrose when we come back here on the Adrian College Sports Network. 6-2 Endicott in the 4th. O'Connor & Sons floor covering on Russell Road in Tecumseh has great stock on luxury vinyl planks and many carpet styles, so that means one thing: you won't have to wait forever to get the job done. With the expertise of O'Connor's top-of-the-line installers, get that room changed to a home office or get the upgrades that you deserve. For all your flooring and tile needs, give Kevin a call at 423-6170, or for more information, check out their Facebook page, O'Connor & Sons Floor Covering, Inc. From Classic Park at Eastlake, Ohio, just outside Cleveland, the D3 Baseball College World Series coming to you live on 96.5 The Cave and the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wendt, the Hall of Famer Larry Tuttle, and Josh Mitchell here in the booth with you tonight. Some late night baseball, and the evening is over for Adrian College sophomore starting pitcher Parker Ferris. He goes 3 innings, 71 pitches. They don't have the live stats updated. He's allowed 6 runs, 5, the one wasn't earned. I think he's got 4 earned runs, 6 runs allowed, and he exits this ball game. It was a laboring 3 innings, right, Coach, for Parker? He struggled with the control today.
It certainly was. He after that first inning, he really struggled with his control. You know, and those things happen, but the key now is going to be just staying close, because we're capable of having a big inning.
That's right. Bulldogs led the game 2-0 on a Jake Burns 2-run homer in the 2nd inning, and then a 4 spot in the 3rd inning for Endicott, and they have 2 across here in the 4th. Again, the home line on the scoreboard here at the park not working. The visitor line is. And this off-speed stuff from the junior lefty from Hudson, Michigan, Ambrose Horvath, is in there for a called strike to Gade Bernardo.
Horwath, one of the best that Adrian can offer. 2.55 ERA in 74 innings of work. He holds batters to a 259 average with 42 strikeouts.
Pitch just off the plate away. Ball and a strike to Bernardo. There's a man at first base, so Ambrose will pitch from the stretch. 1-1 count, nobody down, man at first base. Off speed in the air to right center. McQuiggan is over, and he will make the catch for the first out, and that is what you're going to get from Ambrose Horvath. You're going to get a lot of contact and some soft fly balls.
Ground balls, fly balls, yep.
Again, this Bulldog pitching staff, Josh, not big strikeouts, not lofty strikeout numbers, but the ERA not elevated, so that tells you they throw strikes and the balls get put in play.
Yeah, that's what this entire pitching staff has been based around. Question is, can the guys behind them back it up? It hasn't been their best tournament in the field.
Oh, a bunt attempt there by Brendan Walsh. Missed it, so strike one. 2 Bulldog errors in this game. One of the better fielding teams in D3 baseball has not shown itself yet here tonight. Dogs trail by 4, bottom of the 4th. 0-1, low, ball 1.
Yeah, Walsh, not the kind of guy you'd have expected to be showing bunt even in this spot. He is the power guy.
Endicott this season 41-11 coming into the game. Horvath lifts the leg, comes home. It is just inside for ball 2. Adrian's 38th win last night against 12 losses sets a program record for wins in a season, which says a lot based on the long history of success that Coach Rainey has built. 2-1 on the way, off speed, off the plate, ball 3. So Horvath has typically been the day 3 starter. So they bring him in here, eat up a lot of innings, give your offense a chance. First task, though, Brendan Walsh. He's behind 3-1. Outside, he walked in ball 4, so walks have been an issue for now Ambrose and Parker earlier in this game.
Well, we got to have a ground ball here. Turn 1.
I like that, Coach.
I've
missed that in this World Series.
We got to get something positive out of our situation right here, so we can go in with at least a positive approach when we come to the plate next inning.
And we got a timeout called.
1 ball.
Yep, ball 1 on the delay of game there, the pitch clock violation, and Coach Craig Rainey comes out quickly to talk with their home plate umpire, Cole Lump.
I mean, you're sure Coach is frustrated here. His guys aren't playing the best. His starting pitchers come out already. You're down 6-2.
So it's a 1-ball count to John Fusco. He's a lefty. Bulldogs play him to pull the ball to right. Bruder shades toward the bag at second. Casey Finn right between second and first base, deep in the hole. 1-0 count. Breaking ball.
Ooh.
Must have stayed up or maybe in. It looked pretty good from up here. 2-0 on Fusco.
Yeah, again, we don't have the best of views offset as we are, but, man, some of these pitches, especially towards the top of the zone, have looked really good.
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Men at second and first. On the ground, softly to second. Finn charging, goes to first. It was the only play. Nice stretch by Kristen Oliver to get the out at first base, and there's 2 gone here in the Endicott 4th.
That was a really nice play by Finn. They made a fielding error yesterday, but he charged well on that one. Only play was to first and made it, but now 2 outs, 2 runners scoring position. We talked about a big series of pitches with bases loaded last inning. Well, here you go again.
A.J. Ham has walked twice in this game, and he gets hit by the first pitch. So 2 walks and hit by a pitch, bases full of Gulls, again with 2 outs. And that's how they ended the last time they were at the plate. They scored 4 in the third. They've already got 2 home here in the fourth. 6-2 Endicott. And this could be that bad of the game here. I know it's early.
Yeah,
but with James Benestad at the plate, chance to blow this game open for the Gulls. And if you're Horwath, a chance to get into the dugout unscathed in your first relief effort here in the World Series.
For Horwath, nice maybe thing here is you're facing the bottom of the lineup. Gotta find it.
Right there for strike one, a fastball from the southpaw.
I think that's what you like to see, Coach. Just attack him.
Yep. Forget that. Can't be working behind pitching.
Benestad 0 for 1 with a walk. Outside with the breaking ball. 6-2 Gulls here in the bottom of the fourth. Ian Wendt, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. College World Series 2026. The 1-1. And it is down the line. Foul by about a foot.
Ooh.
That had 3 RBIs written all over it, but instead it's strike 2.
It sure did. It sure did.
Yeah, that one would have ended up all the way in the corner. Wow.
And interesting with those bullpens down in either line, there's no fencing to protect them. So there's a mound out there in foul ground in both corners.
A big corner, too, something Adrian's not used to from Nicolay Field, where it's not more than a couple feet.
1-2 to Benestad. Lifts the leg, comes home, breaking ball. Didn't miss by a lot. Boy, tough to take there, 1-2, but Horwath just missed the outside corner, says home plate umpire Cole Lump.
Again, those pitches, top outside corners, just have them again them.
2-2. Low and in, ball 3.
Here you go.
And the runners will be going with the pitch.
Full count, bases loaded again.
Trying to keep this a 4-run game. Ambrose Horwath comes set. Comes home. The pitch in the air, foul. Off the wall here, off to our right. Bounced down into the fans near the Endicott section. Traveled over from Massachusetts. Bit of a hike compared to about the 2 hours and 45-minute drive from Adrian. Another 3-2 to Benestad. Swings and fouls it down the third base line. Just down in front of that offering from Ambrose. Battling here. Trying to keep this a 4-run game. Horwath come in with man at first base. Trying to shut the door here in the fourth. 3-2. Ooh, he swung at ball 4 and fouled it back behind home plate. That's a gift there to the Bulldog pitcher.
Yeah, you got away with one there, Coach.
Yeah, he's got to protect. He doesn't want to go down being called out. So
3 balls and 2 strikes. Horwath comes set from the stretch. Kicks the right leg and deals. Swinging and fouling it off near Josh here behind home plate. This AB rolling along here with 2 outs. That wasn't as close as the one that nearly got me, but
it was
near the press people up here, yeah. All right, a 3-2 once more. Bases full of Gulls. And it is called ball 4. Walked him on a fastball, and that forces in the 7th Endicott run of the game. Walks have killed this Adrian College pitching staff tonight. And that one walks in a run.
And you can just feel the energy, the emotion. It's just not here from the Adrian dugout anymore. That, long way to
the
go.
Body language of the pitcher out there really indicated what was going on there.
I mean,
he's going to get hit with a pitch clock violation again, maybe. No, they're going to restart it for him.
Some kind of confusion. Coach Rainey was probably about to lose his mind if they had called another pitch clock violation, but he gets to sit back down.
Trevor Kamuta at the plate. Bases still loaded. 7-2 Endicott. Off speed. Got that call for strike 1.
Yeah, that outside corner against right-handed hitters is where Adrian pitchers have gone to all season and just struggled to find that very far part of the zone here so far tonight.
A 1-strike pitch. And did it hit his back foot? No call from home plate. He didn't say anything. Kamuta heading over to first. There was no call.
So
umpire at second base calls for time.
And he's
home plate umpire made no call, and if this is a play you can review, Endicott's going to do it.
Yeah, they're going to at least ask him to. The officials will get together. Definitely awkward there that all the Endicott players thought he got hit. All the Adrian players thought he didn't. Gabe Jones almost threw it over to second to try and get somebody out.
So a discussion, and they're going to go consult with video replay. Try to determine if Trevor Kamuta was hit by the pitch from Ambrose Horvath. Boy.
He reacted right away like he thought he did. And often the batter's the one that knows for sure.
Well, he's trying to sell it. There was no question about that. He was trying to sell it.
Yeah, we see a first view before they start showing the extra replays that it was very close. It didn't look on a first look at it like it did hit him. But once they show some more additional replays, we'll have a little better view. Probably they'll come out with the decision before then. On that first view, Ian,
is it his knee?
Yeah,
not his foot.
Yeah, definitely towards his knee. As he's down in his stance, his right knee sticks out just a little bit further.
Yeah, I don't know. Back foot or front knee. Hard to see. NCAA.com got the live stream going. It's a couple pitches late. It is 7-2 Endicott in the winner's bracket. Bottom 4, 2 outs, bases loaded.
Walk a batter and hit a batter and gives them 2 more runs, if this is the case.
I don't know. They haven't shown a variety of angles yet, but I haven't seen anything that would overturn it.
Was it definitive? And they're going to say he was hit by the pitch.
Wait.
Or what? Oh, they're sending him back to home plate to hit? So confirmed is the call. He pointed
This is very confusing.
To home plate. He was telling the batter to come back to home plate. The call on the field live was no hit by pitch and a ball.
Yeah, very confusing. So he signaled at first, and everybody thought he was saying that take your base. Yeah. Instead, he was saying come back from first to home plate. And as you said, it didn't look like there was anything definitive. Just stick with whatever the call the home plate umpire made originally.
Boy, bang, bang play. Bulldogs will take that break as this pitch is off the plate away ball two. And
truth of the matter is we got to start throwing strikes.
You said it, Coach. 2 balls and a strike on Trevor Kamuta. Bases loaded, full of goals. Dogs down by 5. Swinging and missing at a big breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This will be a big out here for the Bulldog pitching staff. Just get that confidence back a little bit. 2 outs, bases full. Horwath jumped off the mound. He had the base runner leaning a little bit. Brendan Walsh off at third, but Jimenez not ready to cover the bag.
Yeah, Jimenez didn't have the same read that Horwath did. Horwath had it right. They could have got the cutoff there.
2-2. Foul tip at home plate. Off the foot that time for sure, as Kamuta limping around in front of home plate.
We won't have to look at this one on replay.
No need. That's right. He's going to walk it off a little bit. Home plate umpire going to walk the ball out to the junior out of Hudson, Michigan. Again, one of these Lenawee County guys on this Bulldog team. A lot of the pitching staff hails from the local area. A bunch of Onstead kids sprinkled around. Big spot here for the Hudson Tiger. 2-2. Lifts the leg and comes home. Off speed, fouls it off again.
And this is what has been the Achilles heel for the Adrian pitching staff, is when you need a swing and miss, those have been the ones that they've struggled to find.
Let's see what he can find here.
Yeah, Batter's just able to keep fouling them off, and how long can you go?
2-2 again to Kamuta. Off the plate away and ball 3.
This is now the third time in this game that we'll have a full count with bases loaded.
Letting that third base runner distract him a little bit.
Yeah. It's to his back as Ambrose pitches left-handed. But base runners will be going with the pitch. 3-2 the count to Kamuta. Horwath comes home. Fastball on the ground to Bruder at short. Scoops it up across the diamond. He got him by a step at first base. Damage limited, but the lead expands for Endicott College here at the World Series. But they leave him loaded again with 2 outs. It is 7-2 Endicott. To the top of the 5th we go right after this. This is Bulldog Baseball on the Adrian College Sports Network. Back at East Lake, Ohio, College World Series D3 style here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Classic Park, just outside of Cleveland. Ian Wentz, Josh Mitchell, Hall of Famer Larry Tuttle up here in the booth. Bulldog Bats need to put something together here. They trail this game 7-2 in the top of the 5th. 2-run home run by Jake Burns in the 2nd. That's been it in terms of scoring. Though the Dogs have 6 hits in this game, they've had plenty of guys on base, and one of those is leading off the inning, Nick Bruder.
Yeah, back to the top of the order once again. Important, when you're down like this, you need a spark. You need often a leadoff guy to get you a runner on, to give you something to work with. Bruder, just about as good as they come in your lineup at doing that.
Both teams with 6 hits as Bruder is quickly ahead 2-0. Bulldogs have walked 6 Endicott batters, and they have walked themselves just 1 time. Bruder 0 for 1 in the game. He has walked, and that's a breaking ball in there for a strike from Jeremy Crendel. Out for another inning is the lefty. Facing the righty, Bruder. 2-1. In there, strike 2. It's not overpowering looking stuff, but it can fool you coming out of the hand.
Pretty good off-speed pitching. Pitches doing a nice job with that.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Bruder. Fastball, a little bit low, maybe away. Bruder unsure of himself. He was about ready to walk back to the dugout, but he gets another pitch here, 3-2. In the air, right field side, foul ground. There's a lot of space out there, and the first baseman will make the catch for the out. Cade Bernardo puts Bruder away on the pop out in foul territory. That is a foul ball toward the pavilion back at the Nick.
Yeah, like you said, not a lot of foul ground at Nicolay Field. Difference here, different ballpark, a lot more ground. Able to track it down in foul territory, so you don't get the leadoff guy. Now you got to try and work with 1 out.
Jimenez at the plate. Rolando in this game 0 for 2. It'd be nice to get him going here in the World Series.
Get him on base. We got a couple strong fellows hitting-wise coming up behind him.
Change up in for a strike on Jimenez. 1 out, bases empty. Top of inning number 5. Crendel right back to work. Swings and misses over the top of that one for strike 2.
And we know this Adrian lineup is capable of scoring a lot of runs quick. The question is, can they do it against Kendall, who's been putting together some great stuff from the mound?
Fastball low and in, ball 2.
Well, the left-hander here from Endicott has shut us right down here the last 3 innings.
Yeah, no hits allowed. Jimenez with a 2-2. Low, ball 2, or ball 3.
Another
chance
full
here with
count.
1 out.
Yeah, another full count. So getting a couple quality at bats, just not able to capitalize so far. Jimenez, he'll try and turn that around.
Payoff pitch from Krendel. It is upstairs, maybe outside. A tough take, but he did it for ball 4.
That was a tough take, Coach.
Stressful ball 4, but Rowe will take it. He's on base. Chance for the big hitter here, Gabe Jones. He's had himself a nice World Series. Big old grand slam last night. Got on base a couple other times with a walk, and Jones grounds it over to third. Grabowski has trouble with it. The throw across the diamond will beat Jones, though, by about a step. Moves Jimenez to second, but there are 2 down in the Bulldog half of the 5th.
Yeah, Jones, the catcher, not the fastest guy out of the box. Couldn't quite beat that throw despite the bobble.
Chance for Christian Oliver here with 2 outs, and Jimenez, the runner at second base. Christian has a hit and 2 at-bats.
You don't know how many runners you're going to have in scoring position throughout the remainder of this game, Coach. You love an opportunity to capitalize on each and every one.
Well, we certainly gotta put something together here. You know, the guy, he's just handcuffing us all the way around.
Upstairs and away for ball 1. Oliver, one of 6 Bulldog batters to have a hit in this game. One and 0. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, it feels like Endicott's playing Adrian's game against them, right? Giving up spotty hitting here and there, not a lot of chain together, not capitalizing, getting the big out when they need it with runners in scoring position.
7-2 Endicott, top of the 5th, high for ball 2 to Christian Oliver, who has certainly home run power. That wind that was here early is basically non-existent, so my fan heater is off. Coach, if you need it, let me know.
Okay.
2 outs, man at second. Oliver foul tips at home plate for strike 2.
Yeah, Oliver trying to put something in the outfield with 2 outs. Trying to give Jimenez an opportunity to come around the bases.
2-2 with 2 out. Krendel comes set, waist high, kicks the right leg and comes home. Waving and missing is the Bulldog first baseman, and they get a man to second, but that is it. They leave him there, and it's still a 5-run lead for the Endicott College Gulls, and they lead your Bulldogs after 4.5 innings by 5. We'll be back with more Bulldog baseball at the College World Series.
Hello, I'm Jason Ferguson, Managing Director of Mary.
To the bottom of the 5th inning we go as we get nearer and nearer to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the College World Series at East Lake, Ohio. Adrian College here for the 3rd time in school history, 2008 and 2021, are joined by the 2026 squad. In a hole here in the bottom of the 5th, Endicott at the plate, and they lead 7-2. Ian Went, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell And the off-speed offering from Ambrose Horvath is outside for a ball to Adam Reagan. And the pitching has been contagious for both guys today for Adrian. They've struggled to throw strikes. And he's able to even the count that time, 1 ball and a strike.
Yeah, Coach, down by, 5 runs here. You've been part of baseball for a long time. What's the message to this team? How do you bounce back when you're down like this?
Go one pitch at a time, one hit at a time, and try to add to it.
Horvath behind the count now to Adam Reagan, 3 balls and a strike. There is some action in the Adrian pen. It's a righty warming up. Josh will give us the number here, I'm sure, when they flip the camera to that side. Dogs down 5, 3-1, hit in the air, down the line and left, it's fair. Reagan rounding first. He's going to chug into second base with a lead off double. And that's what happens when you struggle to throw strikes. You're down in the count, and you're forced to throw some good pitches to hit. Yep. And Endicott has been doing that here as of late.
Yeah, Endicott all year. I mean, they've not hit for the best of averages all season, but when their offense shows up and gets momentum, they are explosive. Multiple games up over 15 runs throughout the course of the season. When the offense gets going, it is explosive.
Nobody out, man at second. The breaking ball bends over for a strike to TJ Laponis. The shortstop for Endicott. Should this result hold, Adrian will play in an elimination game tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. It will face Rowan University. Nice pitch there from Horvath. A little curveball there. Swing and miss from Laponis. If the Bulldogs come back and win, they get a day off tomorrow. And they play the winner of the 3 p.m. game tomorrow. They'll play them on Monday. 0-2 the count. And it's way outside. Jones couldn't get to it, and the wild pitch will send Reagan over to third with nobody out.
Uncharacteristic things here, Coach. We've already seen Bruder make a throwing error, the one that he usually makes. Gabe Jones, so often the wall behind home plate, lets a rare one get by.
Well, that was a wild pitch. He didn't have a chance to make that play on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Laponis. Infield creeps in. Breaking ball hit over Bruder's head into left field for an RBI base hit. And it's now 8-2 Gulls here in the 5th. Leadoff double, wild pitch, and a single. Maybe their strength is offense here, Josh, as Endicott's done a nice job at the plate.
I mean, they've capitalized on each and every one of Adrian's mistakes, it feels like. Walks, hit by pitches, errors. And they're just taking advantage of the mistakes that Adrian has given them. And, yeah, it takes a talented offense to do that. But at some point, you'd think Adrian's defense would start to play a little bit better. But sometimes when things are spiraling, they just keep on going.
The fastball misses the plate to Kyle Grabowski.
That's certainly what's happening here right now.
Endicott 8, Adrian College 2. Dogs led this game 2-0 as this ball gets laced out into right field. Jackson McGuigan back to the track. He'll make the catch for the first out. Grabowski flies out. And retreating back to first base is Laponis. These outfielders they cover a lot of ground. And, Adrian's had some big-time hitters, right? Some power guys in this lineup that have played the corners. They're not the quickest guys out there, and McGuigan and Burns in the corners certainly give you plenty of team speed. Cade Bernardo is the batter. He's the first baseman as he takes a wave at that one, and he missed it for strike 1. Ambrose would love a ground ball right here. I think Coach Tuttle would as well.
Yes.
Ready for one of your speak it into existence here.
Yeah.
Little ground ball to Casey Finn at second would be nice. Breaking ball in the dirt. Nice stop there by Jones behind home plate.
Yeah, it's just been the kind of night where the 6-inch plays that Coach likes to talk about, just haven't gone Adrian's way. Then the mistakes lead to a score that does not look good.
Right.
Horvath with a token throw to first base. Endicott, the 6th seed in this tournament. Adrian, the 7. Both winners yesterday in the double elimination bracket. Ball 2 away. There's still some action in the Adrian pen. A righty getting ready. One run already in here in the 5th for Endicott. 2-1 is a fastball hit into left field for a base knock. And that gets into the feet of Burns, and from second to third will go Laponis. And great base running by Endicott puts him at the corners with one away.
I mean, another one, Coach. You couldn't walk out there and held the ball as you walked and gotten any more perfect of a position to put it between two players.
Right. Well, they're an excellent hitting ball club. They're here for a reason, and you can tell their experience has helped them, I think, in this game.
That's going to be it for Ambrose Horvath. He's going to exit this ball game with one out and men at the corners in the bottom of inning number 5. Adrian College will go to the bullpen. They go to a right-handed pitcher. I wonder if that's another Kozlowski making an entrance. We'll talk about it right after this. It's Endicott over Adrian College, and this one 8-2 here at the College World Series. Bottom of inning number 5, and Adrian College will have their third pitcher of the ball game. Coach Craig Graney goes to the long, young righty whose brother already pitched in the College World Series. We're going to see Corbin Kozlowski, Landon's younger brother, who got the start yesterday. So Corbin is going to come into this game, his team down 6. Runners at the corners with one out, and Corbin pitched in a big spot in the regional a couple weeks ago for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Kozlowski's for Corbin. He's come in a couple of big spots. Hasn't thrown too many innings this year, only 10 1/3. Giving up 6 runs in that time, 9 strikeouts. So a guy that the season numbers, again, hasn't played a ton. Coming in a couple of big spots, as you already said, during the playoffs, but a guy that'll be asked here to just eat up a few innings, preserve as many other arms as possible, and maybe, just maybe, give his team an opportunity if the bats should come alive late in this game.
First pitch offered to Brendan Walsh as a ball, as Walsh put the bat out to bunt. Men are at third and first for Endicott, who lead the game 8-2. Bulldogs led 2-0 after the second inning.
Walsh is shown bunt a few times.
Puts this one on the ground. A sharp hit ball past the diving Casey Finn into center field. A run will score, and Endicott goes first to third on the RBI single by Brendan Walsh.
There you go,
That was
Coach.
just outside the reach of Casey Finn on a good dive.
Ooh, Finn's number 3, and yeah, that was another one just right by his glove for, again, play, yeah, maybe a tough play, hard hit, had to dive for it, but a play that we're accustomed to seeing this infield make.
So a single and another run for Endicott is off with a pitch was number 5, Walsh, heading to second, but it was fouled off at home plate by John Fusco. Bulldog defense playing in double play depth up the middle, while also shifting to the right side.
Fusco, the only left-hander in this lineup. Also, the only sophomore. A lot of experience for this team.
And he rolls it over foul toward his own dugout. Actually, I think it jumped into the dugout for the Gulls. 0-2 on Fusco. Chance for Kozlowski here in the College World Series. Big spot for the freshman. And a very young Bulldog team. Not many seniors get playing time as that ball's in the dirt. Nice block by Jones. He's going to throw to second, and the ball's going to get past Bruder into center, and a run's going to score, and a runner moves up to third base.
I mean, Coach, if you could think of a single thing that could possibly go wrong in a baseball game, it's probably happened to Adrian so far.
Well, there's no question about that. We have not played the type of game that we're capable of, and you know, unfortunately, it's a bad time that we've done it, but you know what? That's why they give you 2 losses.
That's right. So another run comes across for Endicott. Runner at third base now. As the pitch by Kozlowski is a ball to Fusco, who is still down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That run to come across for Endicott was their 10th of this ball game. We're still in the 5th inning. Bottom of it, there's 1 out. Runner at third. 1-2, outside, ball 2.
And what a different feel it was in this ballpark back, in the third when Adrian had 6 hits. They were up 2 runs. And since then, it has been all Endicott.
8-run margin for the Gulls. Outside with the fastball. Fills the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3-2-1 on the scoreboard. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. There's some more arms warming up in the Adrian pen. Another righty. I'm going to guess it's Cooper Tracy, as this one is hit in the air to left center field. That's going to get down and bringing in another Endicott run. Trying for second base as Fusco is going to get there with a feet first slide ahead of the throw from the outfield. And the Gulls piling it on here on the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
It's not even on this.
It was a good throw attempt from Burns that just didn't quite get there in time. Really made that play a lot closer than it could have been.
So A.J. Ham to the plate. 11-2 Endicott. Bottom of the 5th inning. And this breaking ball is in for a called strike.
(10-2) score, the near reverse of the scoreline we saw yesterday.
Breaking ball on the ground to third. It jumps over the glove of Jimenez into left. And they're going to send the runner in from third. No, they're not. But reaching second will be Ham. And that just got over the glove of Rolando Jimenez at third base. And they'll probably score that as a hit.
Yep.
Would have been a tough play at third for Rolando. And another ground ball. And there's 1 out. And men at second and third for the Gulls. 11-2 now is our score. Dogs going to bring the infield in here should they get a ground ball. James Benestad, the batter. And it's ball offered by Corbin Kozlowski.
Man, you can really feel it, Coach, the body language from this Adrian team. I mean, every single thing that can go wrong is going wrong.
Right.
Nice pitch there by Kozlowski. And look, there will be a tomorrow. Unless you pile on 10 runs here in the next 4 innings, there will be a tomorrow as that pitch is in there for a strike. Again, if the Dogs lose and the score holds, 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon to keep their national championship hopes alive. Should they come back and win, they get a day off. Play again on Monday. The 1-2. Breaking ball away, ball 2. Men at second and third, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. 11-2 Endicott. Two. Ooh, up and in, nearly hit him. Fills the count again, 3-2. Well, it's not been the best of nights for this Bulldog pitching staff, to say the least. Feels like when they have thrown strikes, Endicott's been right on top of it.
Right.
And they've walked their fair share as well. 3-2. That's the called third strike, and down goes Benestad. It's a World Series strikeout for Corbin Kozlowski, and the second out here in the 5th.
Yeah, nice one there. I mean, right at the knees. The strike zone really all day has kind of been shifted down a little bit from where maybe the true box lies.
Trevor Kamuta at the plate again. Swings and misses for strike 1.
Another guy down at the bottom of the lineup has a hit in this game.
According to the live stats, 10 hits for the Gulls as he swings and misses at that 0-1 offering. Dogs down big here in the bottom of the 5th. Trying to get out of it here is Kozlowski. 0-2 to Kamuta. It is just outside, maybe low. Ball 1.
Yep.
Two on, 2 out. Kozlowski from the stretch comes home 1-2. He swings and misses at a wicked slider from Kozlowski. So he bounces back and strikes out 2. The Gulls expand their lead. We'll be right back with the 6th inning. Bulldogs and Gulls here at the College World Series. Back at Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. Ian Wendt, Larry Tuttle, the Hall of Famer, along with Josh Mitchell on the call here at the College World Series. Well, for as much fun as yesterday was, it's been a different story today. 11-2 Endicott as we enter the 6th inning. Bulldogs were swinging the bat well early, but since then, since Endicott went to the bullpen, brought out Jeremy Crendel, he has pitched 2 1/3 innings. No hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout in the 7 batters he's faced.
He's done a fantastic job keeping the hitters off balance. Haven't been able to get a real good read on him and see what happens.
Leading off the inning is Jackson McWiggin. He's going to take a ball.
I mean, you still got to swing the bat, Coach, right? The game's never done, even as bleak as it may look.
Low for ball 2. Take some base runners, score a couple runs here, make things a little more compelling in the late stages. The Bulldogs' inning yesterday in the 6th was their 8th spot. Led off with a double by Jack Boyke, then a hit by pitch and a walk, and then the grand slam by Gabe Jones. 2-1 now to the Bulldog right fielder, McGuigan. Swings and puts down the ground towards second, range into his left, and making a nice play over to first was their second baseman, A.J. Ham, and McGuigan is retired.
And that's just the kind of play, Coach, that the Adrian players haven't quite made. You know, a tough play. You got to range over to one side. For Adrian, that ball's been getting through the outfield, and Endicott's been able to track it down.
Yeah, it hasn't been a pleasant evening.
No. One out for Brendan Willitson. He takes one inside. Well, I think maybe
but that's not what defines this ball club. This doesn't define this Adrian ball club.
Well, and I'm saying this a little tongue-in-cheek as Willitson watches a strike. We mentioned them not used to winning the first game of these NCAA playoffs.
Right.
Well, if the score holds, they're back in the elimination bracket where they're kind of comfortable this year.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Willitson on the ground to first. It's going to be 3 unassisted that time for the first baseman, Cade Bernardo, and another so far quick inning for Crendel, who has yet to allow a Bulldog base hit. He's allowed 1 base runner and no base hits.
And just an enticing soft contact. It's really been impressive. Endicott has played Adrian's game against Adrian. They're doing all the stuff that Adrian loves to do.
Burns has provided the lone Adrian offense, a 2-run home run in the second inning. And it was a Bulldog party until the third. The sophomore from Tecumseh takes a called first strike. Swings and fouls back the 0-1 pitch, and right behind the hitter here, 0-2. Or behind the pitcher, I should say, is Burns. Maybe deep down, this Bulldog team wanted to play a baseball game on my birthday tomorrow. Maybe that's the secret.
Yeah, I bet you it is.
0-2 to Burns. Ooh, up and in. And I find that funny, like the catcher right there, James Benstad, after he throws that pitch like 5 feet too high, he puts the glove down like, hey, throw it down here. He's like, yeah, I know. That's where I was trying to throw it. The 1-2. Burns rips it down the line, foul. It's kind of like, yeah, Dad, I know.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to throw a strike. I didn't mean to throw it that high. So Burns stays alive, a ball and 2 strikes, nobody on. 2 out, top of inning number 6. 11-2 Endicott. Inside corner for a called strike 3. That fastball throws Burns, and it's a hitless outing in relief for Jeremy Crendel as he struts back to the Endicott dugout as his Gulls keep that 9-run lead going into the bottom of inning number 6. We'll be back with more Bulldog baseball at Classic Park, Eastlake, Ohio. This is the College World Series. Right back here outside Cleveland, Ian Wendt, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. And unless the fortunes change quickly for the Adrian College baseball team, we'll be back here tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. for an elimination game. And the team we beat yesterday, Rowan University, awaits the loser of this contest. Chance to move on to the bracket championship series. Will be played on Monday afternoon. Should the Bulldogs find a way to mount a crazy comeback, they'd get the day off tomorrow. Corbin Kozlowski back out for another inning of work. The freshman righty had some good, had some bad in his last inning out there in relief of Ambrose Horvath, who relieved Parker Ferris. I mean, in all likelihood, Ambrose will still get the start tomorrow. Looking at his numbers, Ambrose threw 43 pitches today. 23 were for strikes. Big swing and a miss by Adam Reagan. Leadoff hitter, designated hitter. You don't see that too often. The DH, your leadoff man. 0-1. Another swing and a pretty much identical pitch. Just can't pick up that slider coming out of Corbin's hand.
Nope. Yeah. The Gulls getting a little more aggressive, swinging away at some pitches that maybe earlier in the game they were watching go by.
Corbin from the windup. The 0-2. Breaking ball away. Ball 1. Again, really no wind to speak of. It was kind of brisk blowing in from center field in the game prior to us, and maybe the first couple innings here tonight. But a crisp, cool, late May day as this fastball is taken inside for a ball. Didn't miss by a ton, at least from our vantage point, up and to the right. Make your way over to Adrian Dry Cleaners. Not tonight, though. They're closed, but they are keeping you looking good. 2-2. Breaking ball away. Didn't swing at it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tune into our player of the game selection, brought to you by Planet Fitness of Adrian. At the end of the ball game, Coach and Josh will fight over who gets that coveted honor. Payoff pitch from Kozlowski. It is hit in the air to left field. Pretty good charge.
Well
Back
hit.
goes Burns. It's gone. That's an identical spot to the other home run that the Gulls hit earlier in the game. This one a solo shot on a 3-2 pitch, and it's 12-2 Gulls here in the home half of the 6th inning. That thing was a no-doubter to deep left center.
That's the benefit of this lineup. Averages, again, maybe not the highest that we've seen, but 6 guys in this lineup all hit for power, and they've been showing it off here today.
Well, and TJ Laponis at the plate, he had a home run earlier in this game to that pretty much exact same spot that Reagan just hit one as he takes a ball from Kozlowski. Still an arm warming up in the pen. Naked eye up here, it looks like Cooper Tracy. I don't know that for sure. Josh hasn't found any video footage to confirm my suspicion yet.
No, not to this point, and you'd expect somebody like...
Boy, this ball hit a mile, but it's foul down the left field line.
You'd expect somebody like a Cooper Tracy. I mean, at this point, down by 10, you're not going to use your highest leverage arms. You're going to put a couple other, probably mostly younger guys out there, have a little bit of experience in a World Series.
The 2-1 has popped up foul territory. Oliver gives chase, and it bounds barely into the Endicott dugout for strike number 2. He started this game with a sophomore. Go to the junior, and now you go to a freshman out of the pen.
I mean, you look even at Adrian's batting lineup. There's 5 juniors, 3 sophomores, and then the 2 seniors. But so much youth for a team that had to overcome so much adversity this year. And, of course, this tough outing so far today.
2-2. It's hit in the air, foul up toward the fans, and then bounces toward the Endicott dugout. Keeps the count even at 2-2. And, yeah, this was a team that had to battle back just in the MIAA regular season to win the regular season title. 2-2. Off the plate away, ball 3. Boy, I should have been keeping track of how many full counts we've had tonight for Endicott batters.
We've certainly
I want to say maybe 10.
Yep.
What's frustrating is a lot of them have come out of 1-2 or 0-2 counts.
Yeah. Payoff pitch. Fastball hit on a line to Burns and left. He'll make the catch. Didn't really have to move. And the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Good work by Corbin, battling back that time. 12-2 Endicott here as we approach 11:30. Bulldogs played about 6:15, 6:20 was first pitch yesterday. 9 p.m. first pitch tonight. Endicott began their game last night at 10:15 as Kyle Grabowski takes a big hack at the first pitch. It'll be an early start tomorrow for Adrian, relatively speaking, should the score hold. 3 p.m. first pitch, as that's a wave and a miss at a slider. Corbin's got some good stuff for just being a freshman, Josh.
Yeah, some really great stuff. And like you said, just a freshman, older brother is on this team, was the starter in game 1, and a guy that in a year or two, and he has a little more time to develop some of these pitches at the college level, it'll be a really solid guy in the rotation.
It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count now to the third baseman for Endicott. Fastball can't find the spot, 2-2. And that's been consistent for these Bulldog pitchers. They cannot hit that outside part of the plate. They're trying to get that, right?
Right.
With a 2-strike count.
Everything has been wide or inside on their misses.
This one rolled over toward Bruder at short. Little in between hop, scoops, throws. Wide throw, but a nice job by Oliver to stay on the bag, do the splits, and get the out. And for an infield that is making stuff not look very routine tonight, that was a nice job by Christian Oliver.
Oliver did a great job there.
Yeah, that's how
that throw was not. It was pulling him off the bag, but he was able to stick with it.
Yeah, that's how they teach you to do it, isn't it, Coach?
Yep.
Well, good thing he's a left-handed glove. Willitson is a right-handed glove, being a lefty. As Cade Bernardo watches the first pitch strike, if Willitson's in there, he's got to try to backhand that. And
yep.
0-1. That's right there, strike 2. 2 outs, nobody on for Endicott. They have a run in this inning. It's a solo home run. 12-2 Gulls. The 0-2 from Kozlowski. That is off the plate, not by a lot.
Another 0-2 pitch that doesn't find the zone.
Right back at it, 1-2. On the ground, behind the bag at third, foul is the call. Keep this at bat rolling.
This Endicott ball club is a great hitting ball club, and they certainly have exploited that tonight because we've thrown a good pitcher at him. We started a good pitcher, and he obviously knew that he had to move the ball in and out and up and down.
And that pitch just missing the outside corner for ball 3, ball 2.
2-2 count on the hitter.
2 gone, base is empty. Kozlowski from the windup. Slider didn't swing at it. It's a full count again, 3-2.
Another full count that comes out of an 0-2.
Coach, it's kind of like me golfing. Take a lot of swings because I paid a lot of money for it. You might as well take a lot of swings.
Right.
Payoff pitch. Got him looking, strike 3. Made it worth it in the end. Kozlowski gets the strikeout, but a home run for the Gulls in the 6th inning expands their lead. It's 12-2 Endicott here at the D3 Baseball World Series from Eastlake, Ohio. We'll be right back. Right back here at Classic Park, Eastlake, Ohio. Jeremy Crendel back to the mound, or why not, for Endicott. Two strikeouts. He's faced 10 batters. 3 1/3 innings. No hits allowed against this Adrian College lineup after they kind of roughed up Evan Scully for those 2 runs. And stepping in is Bulldogs second baseman Casey Finn to begin the 7th inning. Ian Wendt, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell here in the booth. World Series winners bracket contest. Finn takes a called strike 1.
Yeah,
sorry, Josh.
You're good. But yeah, it is just both these teams came in and just attacked those starting pitchers, and they both got out on them really early.
Speaking of early, Finn swings through that off-speed stuff.
Got both teams into their bullpen, and since then it's been all Endicott as their guy coming in, able to calm things down.
1-2 to the sophomore Finn. On the ground up the middle, and it's going to be a Bulldog base hit.
First hit off of him.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had one of those. Casey Finn aboard to lead off the 7th inning. Turn your caps inside out. Turn your coats inside out. I don't know, put your shoes on backwards. Anything to get this rally going. Casey Finn, a leadoff single. Don't look at me like that, Josh. I didn't bring my coat.
It's worked for us before.
I know it did. That was the Albion game a couple weeks ago as Boyke pokes one foul down the first base line. It's been a while since Jack Boyke's been at the plate. He is 0 for 2 in the game after a couple hits last night. It's all reliable out there in center field. 0-1 to Jack. Half swing. Didn't go, says the home plate umpire.
Yeah, trying to turn the card back over. You know, I mean, if you turn it back to the top of the lineup with 2 guys on, I mean, that's kind of been a recipe for big innings for this team.
Exactly.
Bulldogs with now 7 hits in the game. Endicott with 13. 1-1. Boyke takes ball 2. Now, walks have been the problem, though. Adrian has walked 6 Endicott batters. And the Bulldogs have drawn 2 walks. 2-1 to Boyke. Jack takes low, ball 3. All right, this guy looks human now here in the 7th inning.
Yeah.
No longer an arm warming up in the Endicott bullpen. There was one for part of the last inning, but they went back to the dugout.
3-1 to Boyke. Takes called strike 2. Boyke thought he had ball 4. He'll be up there with a full count.
Here you go, full count. You're going to need every break you can get if you're Adrian, and a full count at bat is one of those breaks.
Crendel ready with the pitch. Boyke check swing, foul. Down the first base line, keeps the AB going. I mean, Jack was seeing the ball so well yesterday. Big time double. Nearly hit a towering home run to right field. Just pulled it a little bit. Lefties used to be his bugaboo, at least last year. He's really upped his game this year. 3-2. Oh, he swings and misses at a pitch that looked up. Crendel with a strikeout, and there's one away in the 7th. That might have been ball 4.
Yeah, maybe a case of being down 10. He's trying to force it a little too much on a pitch that, you know, maybe in a different score of a game, that's one that he watches go by.
Nick Bruder at the plate, fouls one straight back. Like to get Nick going. He is 0 for 2 in this game. He walked to open the contest. Way back at 9 p.m. when this game got underway. Finn the man at first. 0-1 to Bruder. Nick puts this one out to left field. It's an atom ball, though. And caught on the move out there by John Fusco. And there's 2 down in the Bulldog half of the 7th. Boy, I'm looking back at that couple pitches ago, replay to Boyke. That pitch was closer than I thought.
Yeah.
It was a borderline strike, so my bad, Jack. Good offering, though. After the leadoff hit, it's been a strikeout and a flyout. Chance for Rolando Jimenez. Here with 2 outs. Watches First pitch strike. Rowe hitless in 2 at-bats. He does have a walk to his credit. Top of the Bulldog lineup now 0 for 5. The first 2 guys as Rowe sends one foul back to the parking lot. I love that sound effect. It's like a glass breaking sound effect when the ball goes out of the stadium. That could be someone's car. Calling your insurance company tonight. 0-2 to Jimenez, the Bulldog third baseman. High, ball 1. Dogs down by 10 here in the 7th. You want to get momentum for tomorrow. Even if you don't win this ball game, you got to get some good feeling going into the game tomorrow.
Last couple innings, that's right.
Especially going to play a team that you already beat once. Always so hard to beat the same team again.
Jimenez puts one in the right. That is directly to the right fielder, Brendan Walsh. So a leadoff single, a strikeout, and 2 lineouts, and the Bulldogs go down quietly here in the 7th. We'll be back at stretch time here at Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. Take out to the ball game will send us to the bottom half of the inning. Bulldogs down by 10. Will take me out to the ball game at Classic Park, East Lake, Ohio. Adrian fans and Endicott fans, well, one side is really enjoying this evening, one side not so much. And unfortunately for us, Endicott has put a good ball game together. They lead your Bulldogs 12-2 as the Bulldogs' fate looks ever more like they'll be playing tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. in an elimination contest. And yeah, familiar opponent Rowan University awaits. Probably Adrian College. I mean, I'm not saying they can't score at least 10 in 2 innings, but they've had 1 hit in probably the last 3 innings.
Right.
And it's been tough sledding, not only for the offense, but for the Bulldog pitching staff. Ian Wendt, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell with you tonight. D3 World Series. For the 3rd time in program history, the Bulldogs are here. And Corbin Kozlowski begins the inning with a first pitch strike to Brendan Walsh. Kaz just threw his 46th pitch. 26 strikes, and that's a ball to Walsh. Right fielder for Endicott. Corbin has allowed 4 hits, 2 earned runs. He's struck out 3 and he's walked none in 1 2/3 innings of work. Leadoff hitter here in the 7th. Bounced it in there for ball 2. Still an arm warming up in the Bulldog pen. My bet is still it's Cooper Tracy. Been guessing that the last couple innings. Hitters count here 2-1. A big wave and a miss by Walsh. Pitch up in the zone. Talk about momentum for tomorrow. Guy like Kozlowski can offer that here, giving you some good innings of work here. Off the end of the bat, high into the sky, up into the lights. Casey Finn into shallow right makes the play on the move for the first out of the inning. And when that ball gets up there past the lights,
hard to
can
see.
get a little dicey, but Finn did a nice job. It's interesting. All season you play these, 1 p.m., 4 p.m. games, and now here you are in the biggest stage, and you're playing at 11:30 at night.
Right.
Now the Bulldogs are used to that. Last weekend in the Super Regional, as His pitch is in there for a called strike to John Fusco. The game to send the Bulldogs to the World Series didn't end until about 11:30 on Saturday as this ball's lifted in the air to relatively deep center. Jack Boyke there, he'll get the put out for the second out of the inning.
Couple of hard hit pop-ups. Right to Adrian defenders, put them away. On a day where even the routine plays have not been the best for Adrian.
That's right. And look, Endicott hitters have, they've done their job. They found holes in the defense, hit some hard hit balls, couple home runs. 12-2 as this ball is lifted foul back to the screen by A.J. Ham.
And as I'm sure you can testify, Coach, I mean, sometimes you make mistakes and you get away with them. And today, Adrian has made a lot of mistakes, and the Gulls have punished him just about every time.
Well, that's true, and they make mistakes, but the reason they've punished them after the mistakes is because they swing the bat so well.
Yeah.
They swing the bat so well,
I mean, the storyline was great pitching for Endicott, and they've shown they got some offensive abilities and patience at the plate, right? They realize Adrian struggled to throw strikes. Let's make him throw 3 strikes. 2-1 is the count to Ham. Base is empty, and 2 are gone. On the ground, it's actually a 1 hopper to Bruder. He'll throw across the diamond a little low, but right there was Christian Oliver to scoop it up out of the dirt. So 1-2-3 inning for Mr. Kozlowski. Nice job by the youngster. Gets us to the top of the 8th inning. Bulldogs down 10 here at the College World Series. Right back here at Classic Park, East Lake, Ohio. 12-2 Endicott as we enter the 8th inning. Jeremy Crendel back to the hill for the Gulls. Well, he is human, guys. He gave up a hit last half inning, but that has been it. He's been really, really spectacular out of the pen for the Gulls. Ian Went, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. Look, you're down 10. You'd like to score some runs. I mean, the only offense in terms of scoring was Jake Burns' 2-run home run back in the 2nd inning when things looked all good for the Dogs. Things fell apart there in the 3rd inning. Gave up a 4-piece to Endicott, and since then it's been all the Gulls. We'll see if Gabe Jones can get things going. He's got a friend there in the home run club. He had a grand slam last night. Jake Burns joins him. Long balls in the World Series. Swing and a foul ball back behind home plate. There is some light action in the Endicott bullpen. And Jones pokes one in the air to shallow right. And it's going to be caught by the second baseman, A.J. Ham, for the opening out in the top of the 8th inning. Crendel is right around 60 pitches. So might just be an arm fatigue issue. At this point, he's pitched a great ball game.
Yes, he has. He's done a very good job. Come in and shut the door on the Dogs.
Kristen Oliver with an at-bat here. He takes the ball outside. Starting pitcher Evan Scully, 2 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. There's a base knock for Oliver. as he works his way to first base with a 1-out single. And there's some life here in the Bulldog battery. That's their second hit in the second consecutive inning, and that might be it for Jeremy Crendel as Endicott coach makes his way out to the mound.
Yeah, you don't want to let him go too long. A guy that just based on the format, good chance he'll be able to come back in should Endicott reach the championship series.
No call to the pen yet. I mean, you're up 10. It's just a matter of, hey, how's your arm feeling, right?
Yeah,
How much more do you think you can go? Give your guy time in the bullpen to get warmed up.
The dugout certainly thought a change was coming. They're all lined up to congratulate him as he comes off.
And maybe it will be a last-second change.
And it is.
Yep. All right, the Gulls make the call to the nest. 10-run lead for Endicott. We'll be back with a new pitcher for Endicott. 12-2 Gulls over Bulldogs here at the College World Series. New arm in the game for Endicott, and if you're a Bulldog fan, you are happy about it. Colby Correa enters the ball game with Endicott up big here, top of the 8th inning, 1 out, 12-2 is our score. It's the winner's bracket contest, so season not done for Adrian College, and certainly this game not done, but again, they're happy to see Jeremy Crendel head to the dugout as he gave up just 2 hits. He was dominant in his relief effort. Ian Went, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell up here in the booth.
It'll be Colby Correa. He'll be the closer for Endicott here tonight. Awarded 3 saves over the course of the year, 19 appearances, as he's one of several closers that's got some great stuff. 41 strikeouts and 32 innings of work as a closer is really good stuff. Giving up 12 runs, just 18 walks.
And if you're Endicott, you're thinking, well, I don't mind throwing this guy because it looks like we got an off day tomorrow.
Off day tomorrow, and not even the highest leverage relief arm that they have available. Is the starting pitching, very good, but the guys out of the pen are some of the very best.
So it's a man at first base. It's Christian Oliver for Adrian College. Coming up now will be Jackson McGuigan, then Brendan Willitson. Unless we get some pinch hitting situations, we'll see. Top of the 8th inning, 12-2 Endicott. Bulldogs led this game 2-0 after Jake Burns' 2-run homer in the second. First pitch is a breaking ball low. Jackson on the day, 1 for 3. Over 300 hitter on the season. Little curveball in there for a strike. Or a slider. Tough to tell the up and down spin from here. Freya working quickly here from the stretch. Ooh, that hit him. Well, Guigan will take his base. All these guys wear those elbow protectors now, so didn't hurt like it used to, I bet. Back in your day, Coach, you know, they didn't have those, I'm going to guess.
No.
Especially for McGuigan. That is his 21st hit by pitch on the year.
Wow.
As he leads the team by a healthy margin in that statistic. Hit by pitch in 41 of the team's 50 games.
Chance for Willitson to do some damage here as he watches the pitch low for a ball. 1 out. Oliver, the man at second. McQuiggan the man at first. Willitson 1 for 3. He scored on the Jake Burns home run in the second. In there for a called strike. Dogs have had some base runners in the game, but it's been a while.
Chance to get a couple runs here and leave the game with at least a little positive.
Willitson on the ground there to second. Play to 1, and there's 2.
What can go wrong is going wrong, Coach. I mean, what can you say?
Would have been nice to get a run or 2 there.
Sure would have. Instead, it's a ground out and a double play to end the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the inning. 12-2 Gulls here at the College World Series. Out in East Lake, Ohio, D3 Baseball World Series. Ian Wendt, the Hall of Famer Larry Tuttle, and Josh Mitchell up here in the booth. 12-2 Endicott, new pitcher in the ball game for Adrian College, and my obligatory football reference as the starting punter for the Bulldog football team is going to grab the baseball and come out of the bullpen. And Cooper Tracy is a hard throwing righty, and talk about how young this Bulldog team is. Another freshman into this ball game here in the World Series.
Yeah, another freshman. This will be appearance number 12 for him on the year. Pitched in 15 innings with 20 strikeouts.
Cooper's excellent punter on the football team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all conference stuff.
All conference, all-American punter for the football team.
Brady Rickenbach will grab a bat and take his cuts here at the World Series. A pinch hitter for the Gulls. As they're up in this one by 10 as the first offering from Tracy is in there for a strike.
Chance for them to get a couple of their younger guys out as well for some experience.
Pours over a strike number 2.
Obviously a team that is used to playing on this stage, but it can never get too much action for your young guys in a World Series.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1-2-3 for Cooper Tracy. Rickenbach, as soon as he entered, leaves the ball game, and there's one out in the bottom of the 8th. Got another pinch hitter.
Yeah, this will be Paul Armstrong, another sophomore coming in.
How cool. Like, you think, well, I'm probably not going to play in the World Series. Here you are.
You get to come. You're just a guy to warm a seat in case somebody gets hurt, cheer from the dugout. And, hey, no matter the score, you can say that you step to the plate on the biggest stage.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, both sides. And whether you're winning by a lot or losing by a lot, you're in the moment. You're in the game. First offering from Tracy is a fastball low. Armstrong bats right, throws right. Tracy throws right, and it's right there for strike 1.
The velocity certainly there from Cooper Tracy. Guy, like you already said, a freshman. Give him a year or two to work on the command, develop some of those off-speed pitches. He'll be a really good guy.
This one fouled right behind home plate for strike 2. Something you like from Tracy Coach, he's throwing strikes.
Throwing strikes, and he's going right after him. You know, he's got a couple guys coming off the bench. We aren't going to waste our time. We're going to go right at him.
1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. 2-2 on Armstrong. 1 out, base is empty. 12-2 Endicott here in this one. As of now, Adrian will play at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Try to keep their natty hopes alive against Rowan University. This 2-2 is hit on the ground behind third. It's foul. Menez made a nice play to get to that baseball,
did.
but foul is the call down the line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It stays to Armstrong.
Reason that umpire's right on the line. He
That's
had
right.
a good look at it.
Tracy gets set from the windup, kicks the left leg and comes home. It's in the air, foul down the right field line toward a couple Endicott fans in the seats. Boy, there's been some late night baseball.
Yes, sir. Has.
This game was supposed to begin at 8:30. It got pushed back to 9. It's much better than yesterday, about an hour and a half late for our game, which pushed back the late game. 2 balls, 2 strikes again to Armstrong. On the ground, Jimenez a chance. Ooh, nice play on the hop. The throw is low, but Oliver grabs the ball and tags the runner out. As Jimenez had that ball jump up on him, it went about eye level to Rowe, but got the leather on it, made a decent throw to first, and Oliver he's been put to work over at first base. There have not been easy routine throws really all night.
That was a great pickup by Oliver over there on that one.
So 2 up, 2 down in the Endicott 8th inning. Adam Reagan get another at bat. Off speed by Tracy is in there for a strike. Reagan has scored 4 times, 2 hits and 5 at bats. An RBI tonight. Bender goes low, ball 1. Two gone, bases empty. Gulls by 10 here in the 8th. Fastball, swing and a miss. Tracy trying to go 1, 2, 3 here in the 9th, or the 8th rather. He's ready. Here's the pitch. And he got him looking, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 for Mr. Tracy. Down in order, go the Gulls. Let's head to the 9th. Turn your hats inside out. Put the shoes on the opposite foot. Dogs need 10 to keep this game going. It is 12-2 Endicott here at the College World Series. '26 Division III College World Series here on the Cave and the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wendt, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. And for a 10-1 win yesterday, this one feels a whole lot different. Bulldogs trailing at 12-2 here in the top of the ninth. Last chance for the Dogs, and a new pitcher in for the Gulls. They go with another lefty. It's Derek Robert. He'll get the call and try to get these final outs and send Endicott to the bracket championship game. There's 2 brackets in the D3 tournament. Double elimination for the 4 teams in it. 2 teams have already made their way to the exits here today. Johns Hopkins and Salisbury. Rowan University awaits the loser of this game, and the winner gets the day off tomorrow. So unless the Bulldogs score 10, we'll play at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Happy birthday to me.
Yep.
Get to do some Bulldog baseball. What a treat.
Well, we scored 10. We're going to have to go extra innings.
I know. That's right. Well, hey, let's do 11.
Yeah.
What a special at bat right here. Logan Klotz at the dish. Pops down at third base. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Klotz pinch hitting for Jake Burns. Robert with the pitch. It's low and in for ball 2.
Only the 12th at-bat of the year for Klotz.
One of the few seniors on this Bulldog squad.
One of those kids that obviously didn't get to play a whole lot, but
Takes
it's an
a called strike.
important clog to the team because you need kids like this on your in your program. You know, and he'll after he graduates, he'll be able to.
Oh, look at this. How about a base hit in the World Series for Klotz? He's on at first base with a leadoff single in the 9th.
Nice
All right,
job.
Dad, don't look across the diamond. I mean, what a big moment there for Logan Klotz. A base hit through the right side. And the pinch hit parade will continue here. Another senior going to grab a bat. It's going to be Zach Wade. He's caught some games this year for the Dogs. See if he can keep the senior party going here in the 9th. Klotz the man at first, takes his lead. Robert comes to the plate. Wade takes a called strike 1.
For Wade, at bat number 11 for him. A couple of guys, like you said, seniors who haven't got a ton of playing time, but the kind of guys you need in your program.
The 0-1 is low. Ball 1.
They've put 4 years of hard work, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, lifting weights and doing all of that, you know.
Absolutely. One count to Wade. Puts a swing onto this one, pops it up behind first base. It's the second baseman coming over to make the catch for the first out. And that
will turn to a
AJ
freshman
Ham.
this time.
Cam Oliver. Pitch
Yeah,
hitting.
first AB of the World Series for Cam. Brother Christian playing first base. A little bit quicker than his brother, and he bats left-handed. Young man out of Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, Cam Oliver has come into pinch run, and in particular, he's come into pinch bat to specifically put bunts down throughout these playoffs.
So Klotz pinch hit for Burns. Wade pinch hit for Casey Finn, and now Boyke gets pinch hit for, well, it's Cam Oliver, who is typically an outfielder when he's in the field.
Came in to replace Boyke when he went down with that injury during the Super Regionals.
That off-speed pitch stays away. 2 balls and no strikes to Cam Oliver. Logan Klotz, the man at first. Next to first base coach Charlie Solis. And looking across the diamond at Aaron Klotz. 2-0 coming to Oliver. And it's high, ball 3. Top of the order, Nick Bruder. is due up. Lefty on lefty. Derek Robert comes set. Now the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's a called strike. (12-2) Endicott, top of the ninth. Tune into our post-game show for the Planet Fitness of Adrian player of the game. And not right now, but during business hours, check out Adrian Dry Cleaners, keeping you looking good as Oliver fouls us back towards the Bulldog dugout on the third base side. Full count to Oliver, who said full count plenty of times tonight. Klotz at first. Payoff pitch. Put down the line, foul down the third base side. Keep things going here, 3-2 to Cam Oliver. One out, top of the ninth. 12-2 Endicott. Another payoff from Robert. Breaking ball right up the middle into center for a base hit. College World Series base knock for Cam Oliver, and there's two aboard with one out here in the ninth. Talk about feel-good stuff. You got Logan Klotz with a base hit. You got Cam Oliver with a base knock, and that'd be a great time to get Nick Bruder into the hit column. He's 0 for 3 in this game. He was, I don't know if he, maybe offensive MVP of the Super Regional. Day 2, at least, for the Bulldogs.
Right.
Couple 3-hit games. Got the umpires calling timeout. I heard balk from maybe the Adrian dugout or the fans. We're going to reset things here. 2 men on and 1 out here in the ninth. Off speed, off the plate. Ball 1.
Yeah, just trying to get a little bit of momentum, try to find a little bit of confidence. We all know, Coach, how tough it is to beat a team twice. And you're going to have to try and do it against Rowan.
Yeah, they put together a good offensive output earlier tonight. Alfreda Bruder is away, ball 2.
Well, it's nice that Coach Rainey's getting some of these kids that put all this time in and work in, get them a chance to, at least they played in the World Series.
That's right. You were on the stat sheet. You can look back and show your friends and family as this pitch is inside to Bruder. 3 balls and no strikes to Nick. Scores earlier today, Denison eliminates Johns Hopkins 8-0. East Texas Baptist takes down Baldwin Wallace 7-6. Rowan eliminates Salisbury 8-3. And this 3-0 is in there for a strike. And right now, 12-2 Endicott over Adrian College. 2 men on and 1 out. Top of inning number 9. Eric Robert comes set. Comes home. Bruder takes ball 4, and they're loaded. Full of Bulldogs. Rolando Jimenez to the plate. Looking to change his hitting fortunes. He is 0 for 3 with a walk. That's Bruder's second walk in the game. Way back at about 9:05 Eastern time, Nick walked to open the game. As we are right at midnight Eastern time. Bases full of dogs with 1 out. In there for a called strike.
Yeah, Adrian now with double-digit 10 hits in this game, just the 2 runs. Those hits just too spread out over the course of this game.
They had 6 in about the first 3 innings.
Yeah, they got him off that starting pitcher.
Yeah. Jimenez waits for the 0-1, and he takes ball 1. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Bulldog Baseball on the Adrian College Sports Network. 1-1 to Jimenez in there for a called strike. Ian Went, Larry Tuttle, Josh Mitchell. Good morning, everybody, as we are now at May 31st. Oh,
dang it, Coach!
yeah,
You beat
thanks,
me
Coach.
to it.
Yeah, he beat you.
Dang it!
First one to say it, Larry Tuttle. What an honor. As Jimenez pokes this foul back to the screen down to the right. He's paying attention. He's picked up what I was laying down.
We both had the same thought at the same time, Coach. We're both, we got to be first to tell him.
Yeah.
Man.
And here we are doing a Bulldog baseball game at midnight here in Ohio. The 1-2 to Jimenez in the air to right. This ball is going to be foul by a few feet as the Dogs were hustling around the bases. Logan Klotz at third, Cam Oliver at second, and Nick Bruder at first. There's plenty of speed out there.
Yeah, you just named 3 of probably the 5 or 6 fastest guys on the team, probably.
Right.
Another 1-2 pitch from Robert, the lefty from the stretch to the righty Jimenez at the plate. Inside and low, ball 2. Well, there's still just 1 out. Chance to get on the board here in the 9th. They haven't scored since the Burns home run in the 2nd. Jimenez trying to bring some Dogs home. 2-2. On the ground to third, to second for 1. On to first, the double play will in fact end this ball game. They leave them loaded in the top of the 9th inning. They do not score, and this ball game is over. The final from Classic Park, Eastlake, Ohio. Endicott 12 and Adrian 2.
And you just had to mention Adrian scoring runs again, didn't we?
We did. Hey,
we mentioned it a couple times, and it's a double play both times. And I mean, Coach, I mean you've forgotten more about baseball than I'll ever know. And, I mean, that was what do you say to a team after a game like that?
Well, you go back, they'll meet out there at left field, and Coach is going to say, hey, this is not the ball club that we are. We know we're better than this. And that's why they give you 2 losses in a double elimination tournament. You can have 1 game where you play like this, but you can't have 2. And Coach will he'll pick them up and tell them to forget about it. It's one of those games, just one of the 13 losses on the year, and you go from there.
They'll also say, hey, we've been here before.
Yes.
I mean, you could almost say they're more comfortable with their backs against the wall. They faced elimination in the regional. They lost the first game. They faced it in the supers, lost the first game.
Exactly. That's exactly right. He will bring that up.
Yeah, to use a cliche maybe from a football coach, we're going to throw away the tape on this one. I mean, there was some stuff you want to forget about this game, but there were some bright spots. Jake Burns with the home run.
Yeah.
I think we saw some nice stuff out of a couple guys out of the bullpen, but it's tough to make a 12-2 loss sound good, and there's some stuff they got to figure out, play a little bit better. And
I mean, you could say too. I mean, every ball that bounced didn't bounce their way. It seemed like every ground ball got through for.
Had a couple of tough hop balls that went over the head.
Couple bobbles in left field. Couple throws over to first that weren't as clean as they probably should have been. And a game of 6-inch plays where I don't know if you got a single one that entire game.
Right.
Well, here is now the schedule for Adrian College. The path to the national championship will have to be this. They will play at 3 p.m. scheduled game tomorrow against Rowan University. They got to win that to advance to the bracket championship game Monday afternoon. It would be against Endicott. They get the day off tomorrow. You'd have to beat Endicott twice to advance to the national championship. And the Monday would be a doubleheader.
Right.
But you can't get to Monday if you don't get through Sunday. They got Rowan ahead, a team they're familiar with now, and hopefully the result can be the same. But shake this one off and get to bed. You got a 3 p.m. first pitch tomorrow here at Classic Park, East Lake, Ohio. We're going to break briefly for this word from Planet Fitness of Adrian, our sponsor for the player of the game. Check them out on South Main Street in Adrian today. We'll be back with our selection right after this. The final score, 12-2 Endicott. The player of the game presented by Planet Fitness of Adrian. And for that, I turn to Josh Mitchell and Larry Tuttle. Well, not too much on the defensive side or the pitching side, so we go offense, coach, and we go to Lenawee County for our selection.
Right, and I think that he had the only 2 RBIs in the game. He had the home run, put us up 2-0 early, and I have to go with Jake Burns.
All right, Burns, he gets the player of the game presented by Planet Fitness of Adrian. Quick little post-game show, wrap it up. Thoughts on today and looking ahead to tomorrow. We'll begin with Josh.
I mean, this was a game where everything that could go wrong did go wrong, and as Coach already said, this is one of the ones that you say, that wasn't us. We can do better than that, and now you just got to put this one out of your mind and go be the team that you're capable of being tomorrow.
All right, Coach.
We've been in this position before, and Coach Rainey just reminded them of that. And it would be unfitting if we didn't be put in this situation. The last 3 tournaments, we've come through the loser's bracket, and we're going to have to do it again.
All right, got to get it done against Rowan University tomorrow. First pitch scheduled for 3 p.m. There is a game ahead of them. 11 a.m. is the other contest. So we're saying 3. Hopefully it's on time and on schedule here at Classic Park in East Lake, Ohio. That's going to do it for us up here in the booth. For our engineer tonight and this morning, Joe Johns. For my broadcast partners, Josh Mitchell and Larry Tuttle, I'm Ian Wentz saying good morning and good night from Classic Park, East Lake, Ohio. The College World Series. We'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bulldogs dropped this one 12-2 to Endicott. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. first pitch right here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Laid the thing out and gets 1.7. Here's what's even more.
Hey, Joe. What?